I'm glad you didn't know me when I was younger.
Just talking to yourself?
Yeah, all the fucking I didn't even know I was doing it too until one
No,
time.
when it's like you having a fucking epiphany like every 5 seconds, that's when it gets.
No, I'm not that.
Dude,
Oh
every day we
my
have to go
God.
looking for those people. Like they fucking wake up in the morning. Oh my god, my ceiling is brown. Like it must be a joy to be those people.
Oh my god, roofs! They hold everything up!
I learned.
Somebody's like, have you seen the Mentos and Coke thing? They're like, no, I haven't seen the Mentos and Coke thing. Damn, are you in for something?
Oh my god, it's like a volcano! Ugh. An
Yeah.
epiphany every single moment of their lives. That must be fucking wonderful.
Especially like if that person's in a class where everyone else is like trying to concentrate and do their work. It must be a lot worse for you, Nick, because I feel like a lot of people are like that in science majors.
We had some like really just fucking irritating people. We had, oh my god, this one kid. We called him fucking Eeyore because I swear to God, he sounded like it. Like this kid was the human embodiment of Eeyore.
Is he like depressed all the time?
No, he wasn't depressed. It was just his voice. Like he had the same tonal voice as Eeyore, and he would talk this fast with the same register for everything. And he asked a fucking question in every single one of my classes because he was also a chem major like I was. Every single class we had together, every single day he would ask a question, and it was always at that same pace, and you wanted to choke him.
Is that where half the
best part
class
was,
went?
sometimes they weren't even like hard questions. Like sometimes he was just asking a question that literally had already been covered, and I was like, "Oh my god, Eeyore, I hate you." But he would ask at least one question, if not more, every day, and it was always great to watch the progression of our professors because they would go from like the first day where they were like, "Awesome, this kid, he wants to have questions, he wants to be like talk about stuff.
He's
I
really
love this."
interested. He's passionate.
Yeah, exactly. By like halfway through the semester, Eeyore would raise his head, and the professor would purposely look away from him at the other side of the class until he put his hand back down. I was so happy. One of our teachers, like, he raised his hand, she answered a question, and then like 5 minutes later, he raised his hand again, and she was like, "No, you get one question a day." I lost it. I was like, "Oh my god, yes, yes!" Somebody is finally not taking his shit.
We had I've seen a similar student like that in one of my classes. He would always show up late, and he would raise his hand for every single fucking thing, all the goddamn time. As soon as the professor stopped talking, he'd raise his hand and ask a question about the last thing they fucking said. Every single time. Now, he had this game development class, I think this semester, with one of my friends, with this one guy I know.
Mm-hmm.
And they had to post like game ideas for one of their for one of their projects. The theme was unwilling participant.
Okay.
Yeah, this is already like heading down a bad road. He
Yeah.
posted a question asking if he could make a video game about a school shooting because they were unwilling participants, and everyone was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Oh boy.
Eh? I mean, if it's good.
So long as it's quality, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
It can't
I've seen
exploit
this
too
kid.
many dead kids.
I've seen this kid. I've seen his code. I'm surprised he can print "Hello World." Yeah, he was also very annoying. And I remember this one professor just like had enough of his shit and wouldn't answer a question he had at all. Like he'd raise his hand and he just wouldn't do anything. He'd be like, "Okay," and just keep like teaching. He was kind of insufferable. But yeah, I think he's been in school for like 6 years, maybe. I don't know. At this point, I don't fucking know. But yeah.
I just
Unwilling
noticed
participants.
this week trash Christmas cake tab.
Oh.
What is that's the teacher from the Persona, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
I guess I've never explained this to you.
There's a whole lot of that. Then Igor.
A Christmas cake. It is in Japan. some women are referred to as Christmas cakes if they're past 25 and unmarried, because a Christmas cake is not good past the 25th.
Okay.
That is the reasoning.
Yeah.
And I guess we're assuming that fucking what's her face teacher from Persona 5 is older than 25.
Yeah.
So that's why she's in Christmas cakes.
Yeah, she had to go through college, so she's probably at least
22.
5.
Yeah, at least 22. Unless they only have like a 3-year like program.
Well, no, that's not possible. She's 22 because part of
at
the plot
least,
is that
at least.
no, it's not at least. It's not possible. It's literally not possible in the context of the game because she taught the other student before this. In her arc, you know that she was teaching another student before you, so she's
But how
been
long
at least
ago?
a teacher. I don't think it says exactly.
2-3 years.
I think it was 2 or 3 years, but I don't know if it says exactly.
Okay.
But it was long enough ago for him to have died and for her to have been being exploited for quite some time. So it had to have been at least 2 or 3 years. So at minimum, she's 24 or 25.
Yeah.
But at least 22 still works.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't.
I just explained why at least
Oh, wait.
22 is wrong. Because at least means at the absolute minimum. And that
Yeah,
is
you're
no
right, never
longer
mind.
the minimum. I've explained why that cannot be the minimum.
Anyways, it could also be a year. I don't know.
Oh.
Regardless, yeah, it's some time.
That's right.
It's, I guess, plus or minus 25? Wait, no, 25 plus or minus
It's about
a year or
25.
two?
Oh, Nick. The person that you, the Igor guy. I thought you said Igor.
Oh, no.
It's Igor.
Yeah, it's like, damn.
It's pronounced Frankenstein.
She blew her.
It's pronounced Frankenweenie.
Have you ever seen that movie? I
No.
loved that movie as a kid. So there was an old one, and that was live action. It was very good. I used to love it as a kid. I don't know if it's still really good. I was really excited for the remake. I didn't like the remake as much.
Oh.
Did you watch Paranorman?
Yes, I'm a big fan of I'm a sucker for the Leica. I think
Yeah,
is
Leica,
the production
that's what
company.
it's called. Mhm.
I'm a big sucker for those movies.
Yeah, they did Coraline. Did they do Box Trolls?
Oh,
Kubo.
it's by the same people.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
Yeah.
They did Box Troll. Basically,
Box Trolls,
like
Coraline. Anything that looks like that, they did.
yeah.
They didn't do,
Kubo?
no, the Halloween movie. Halloween Christmas movie.
Yeah, that's Tim Burton. And no, he's not a production company. He's a person who did Nightmare Before Christmas.
Well, they still could have been the production company that made it, though. Just directed by Tim Burton. But I think it was, I don't know who it was. Probably some other production company. What was Leica's first movie?
There's this magical thing called the internet. We can figure
That's
it
what
out.
I'm looking up. Oh, Laik. Coraline.
Okay.
Okay, so definitely Nightmare Before Christmas was made by them. Oh, it's Disney.
Technically, well,
It's Disney's The Nightmare Before Christmas.
as part of contract work, they did do The Corpse Bride,
Really?
Ooh, I love
Yes.
that movie too.
which is by Tim Burton. So eventually looks like that was 2005. So it looks like that's where they kind of got their they're going with this sort of art style. That's one of the first things they did.
I think The Nightmare Before Christmas is extremely overrated. I rewatched it a couple months ago, and it's good. It's really good, but like to still be relevant in like you can go to Hot Topic today and see like shitloads of Jack Skellington's stuff. So this movie came out in 1993.
What?
I think it's a good movie, but I don't know if I don't think it's that good a movie.
I mean, nostalgia sells.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
him.
I guess.
I mean, just because you think it's not a great movie doesn't mean other people don't think it's a great movie either.
Yeah.
But then again, that's why it would be overrated.
I mean, Hot Topic is also in love with fucking Invader Zim.
Yeah.
It wasn't as though that was some like amazing show. It was just, you know,
I
it
feel
was
like
a
got
show
canceled
that
2 years later.
it was it was a show that spoke to a lot of people who, you know, would go to Hot Topic.
Yep.
Do they still sell Invader Zim stuff? I didn't even know.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Really? That's fascinating to me. That like those kinds of things are still relevant. Yeah. All right. I went to the Hot Topic website. One of the first things I see is Nightmare Before Christmas.
Well, I mean, it's
And-
also coming up to Christmas, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, recently I saw like Invader Zim Gur hoodie on sale. So
Even though, yeah, they use Gur's like dog costume thing, even though he wears it like a handful of times in the show.
Well, I mean,
Like Gur is
'cause it's
almost
cute.
never inside of that thing.
Like the
It
Gur
is,
yeah,
but,
that's
like,
why.
It's weird that became like the identifiable thing from the show when like it's used maybe 10 times.
it's
I mean, that's one of the
more
most
marketable.
Yeah, that's one of the things I remember the most.
So the Hot Topic website has 10 things for Invader Zim, and only 2 of them don't predominantly have Gur in the dog suit.
That's like Gur's marketable and it's cute.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, it's cute
Gur
because
was,
it's marketable.
Gur was
Or-
random. Gur was the definition of that random meme before that meme existed.
Holds up sport, blah blah
Yeah,
blah, Penguin
that.
and Doom.
Yeah, that one.
Tacos.
that was the representation of Gur, but Gur was that before that meme existed.
Gur is the reason that
funny.
meme exists.
It is. Like that meme is either entirely inspired by Gur or like subconsciously inspired by Gur, because so much of that and so much of like what Gur says in Invader Zim, it's like so fucking identical. It's frightening.
You know, it's funny.
Oh.
I loved the character of Gur. I hate that character archetype though. Like Talal, so random, XD. Like I can't stand those kinds of characters. But
I don't
loved
think many
Gur.
people can. After they're 18 or 15,
Oh.
whichever.
Well, I mean,
don't
the
know.
thing with a lot of the other characters in that archetype is they're kind of shoved into shows where it doesn't work. The point of Invader Zim was it was like absurdist humor. Like nothing in that show made sense, actually. It was all just fucking absurd. And so in the context of it, Gur wasn't so weird. Gur wasn't any more random than anything else that happened. I mean, one of the episodes literally has
harvesting
fucking
livers. Or
yeah, harvesting
organs.
the organs of children so
Ah.
that Zim can think that he's
Such-
human to go through a
Such
medical
good
exam.
episode.
That gave me nightmares as a kid.
Yeah.
I saw it my first time watching the episode. I was in a hotel room, and everyone else in my family was asleep, and I didn't have Nickelodeon at the time. I was like, "Ooh, Nickelodeon! This is my chance."
Oh my
and
god.
that was what was on. I couldn't sleep for like 2 nights in a row because all he was doing, like, it was terrifying to like a little version of me.
Yeah.
Seeing this alien coming up, scooping everyone's organs, and then just
Now-
stuffing his fat fucking face with them.
Nick, now that I think about it, he kind of that episode reminds me a lot of Urgot.
A little bit, yeah. Where He's like
Yeah.
bursting at the seams and fat as fuck. Yeah, I understand.
With like his fucking spider legs.
Yeah, with the spider legs. Yeah.
Ah.
Here's the thing. All right, there are 172 results on Hot Topic for Nightmare Before Christmas, but only 10 Invader Zim.
I mean,
Really.
Yeah,
Nightmare Before Christmas is a lot more popular.
marketable. Yeah.
No, it's just more popular. Invader Zim is still like a niche thing.
Is it really? They're making a movie about it. Like how niche could it be?
I mean, how many people are gonna watch the movie?
I bet a shitload of people because
don't
nostalgia
think
is
so.
is all the rage these days.
It is all the rage, but not a lot of people watch Invader Zim. I don't think.
I
I
was
don't
on
think it was that
Nickelodeon.
popular. It was, but just because it was Nickelodeon doesn't mean
It
it's
also,
super popular.
yeah, it didn't have like a very consistent like showing schedule.
Yeah. It's just one of those
Yeah.
things that like has a very, very strong following, but
Yeah.
not a very, very big
It lasted for
following.
5 years.
And
Only
okay,
2 seasons.
It barely lasted for 5 years. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
And it's not like it was on like at only 10 p.m. or 3 a.m. It was on like at 7 and 8.
So
Yeah,
the
it was
first,
later.
The first 20 episodes aired over the course of about a year. The second season, one episode came out in 2002, and the rest of them came out in 2006.
Yeah.
So
I
don't
think it was
say
good.
like, oh yeah, it aired over the course of 5 years. It aired over 2 years with a 4-year break.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Gur, I don't know if you know this, Jeffrey, but in an anime called Panty and Stocking, Gur is a character.
Yes, Chuck.
His name Chuck?
Like what? How do you mean? Like there
Like,
is a
it's-
Gur type character?
No,
or
there is.
like
No, it's
literal
literally
Gur?
Gur.
Okay,
It's Kurt.
It's
imagine
Gur.
imagine Gur if he was lobotomized.
So
What?
like,
No,
Or
it's
like
just
Ron.
Gur.
Yeah,
Docile.
Gur was lobotomized.
Docile. I guess.
Gur was a collection of nuts and bolts that they threw into a robot, and the tallest were amazed when it turned on.
if I
That's
recall
literally the
correctly,
plot of the
they
first
got
episode.
his corpse from a trash can because the
Yes,
body
they did.
didn't work to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah. They literally just cobbled together. They like took the body, like the dead body, out of a trash can, sort of just opened up the trash chute and like shoveled some spare parts into it, closed it, was like, "This is yours now, Zim." And they turned it on, and it actually woke up, and they were like, "Holy shit, it works!"
It was like it was like lint, a paperclip, a penny. I'm pretty sure there was gum in there, like for like its CPU and shit. It was amazing.
Anyways, how do you guys like the last episode of what's the show called?
Neju?
I was trying to
Jorge's watching that, by the way.
to think of the English name. I completely forgot about it. Anyways, how do you guys think? What do you guys think of the last episode of Netju?
Eh.
Oh god,
Hey, you guys
know,
too.
it really
Yeah.
it tried. I'll give it that. It tried.
Did it?
They made an effort. I mean, yes, clearly there was an effort, probably just the one. They made a singular effort to, you know, make
End
an
it.
ending.
So I
No.
take it that you didn't
Just-
like it.
Ugh.
That was pretty bad.
It
I
left the
wanted to
bad
like it
taste in
too.
your mouth.
Was the sad part? It was like I wanted to be a fan of it. Like all they had to do is give me something, and it's like, God.
Would you guys agree with what I'm gonna say? This show is being touted as being about an adult relationship. I feel like it is about a high school relationship in an adult body. It is not adult at all. It is just high school emotions, a high school relationship, but with the guy who's older and with the chick who's older. And that's it. Everything
I
about
would
that was like
say
high school
That's
show.
pretty fair.
I don't know. I'm tempted to disagree. Because that was the only thing I felt was good about it, was that the relationship wasn't juvenile.
I feel like,
I
they
feel
tried
like
that,
in-
but it
I
still
feel like in
felt
high
like
school, I feel like in high school romances though, like whatever, like the relationship always feels fleeting. Like it doesn't matter. Like characters can either get together or not get together, but no one ever really understands what they're getting involved in. In this case, I did genuinely feel like the characters understood that there was some importance
thing.
to what they were
Yeah.
doing.
Okay.
Like this wasn't just going to be a brief fling sort of thing, you know, one of those you're young and in love but don't understand
Yeah.
what that means. Like this actually felt like it had gravitas, which was why it was fucking annoying when it didn't do anything.
Dude, right? Oh my fucking god! Watching that last episode, I'll be honest. As much as I like the show in like as a package, I found that episode, the last episode, insufferable. I hated it. I didn't hate it. I enjoyed it, but it was still really fucking annoying.
I slept for 4 hours today. I didn't know if I was watching Neju. I didn't know it was because I just slept for 4 hours or the episode was that boring.
Yeah,
really couldn't tell
nothing
you.
happens. Except
Yeah.
they hold hands, and apparently that's a big fucking deal. That's one of the reasons I feel like it was juvenile, is because like they kind of made a big show about some stuff that doesn't really matter, or isn't that awkward to begin with, at least at their age.
The only I can't really remember any other parts, but like the only thing that made it seem like, oh, this was an adult relationship is like the whole drinking out episode.
See, so I'm going to play
Uh,
devil's advocate here for a moment.
Sure.
The thing about it that is what changed it into being about an actual relationship in my mind was that it like the problems that existed were never, they weren't like stupid bullshit problems. It was Maury's actual self-loathing, and an understandable self-loathing at that. And it was Sakurai trying to get her to understand that her self-loathing didn't need to exist. That there was, what she saw in the mirror was only all of her flaws and none of her, like, good side. And so that's why I kind of felt like the relationship was more meaningful than a high school one, because in all of the high school relationships, I just can't accept that the characters are so self-realized at 16, because I didn't know what the fuck I was about at 16. Like, I am so different now than when I was a fucking, sophomore in high school. So, like, they're both 30-ish. Like, I genuinely felt like they understood, like, they had real problems, and their real problems had, like, a real impact on their relationship, and they were, like, trying to get through them together, sort of thing. That's why I felt like it was a more meaningful relationship.
Okay, I guess I'd counter that with saying that if that was what they were going for, they didn't do, like, an amazing job actually portraying all of that. They did enough of a job, but, like, didn't hammer it home, like, in a good way. I kind of cared, but they kind of treated it like a joke. It would be, like, kind of a one-off joke.
Well, Mori treats it like a joke.
Yes, and even the show kind of treated it like that.
That's also the point of it.
Even the show
point
did
of, like, nobody who's depressed like that doesn't treat it like a joke. People don't go around like, I'm so depressed, care about me. Nobody who's, like, depressed like that wants you to know. So they'll treat it like a joke, and they don't tell you that things are wrong when they're actually wrong.
But even the show itself, like, kind of treated it as a joke as well. I think it'd be one thing for her to do it, and then the show to kind of portray it in a bit of a different light, to kind of have a little juxtaposition. But I don't think it did it well enough to where, like, I actually saw it happening. But I definitely did see that with her character, at least, is that she is kind of has that self-loathing sort of issue, and I like that. I feel like that's a good thing to tackle, but I didn't think the show just did it well. I wanted it to do it better, basically, but I can't really fault it anymore. Like, it did what it did, and yeah.
All right.
Had it been more serious at points, I think I would have liked it more. But for the most part, it did, try to keep its kind of light tone around, which I also kind of liked. Alex?
Pretty much the same. Yeah, it would have been better if they could have done more with Mori. Nothing really much else to say.
Yeah, I feel like, at least from what I've seen, well, I mean, the most, like, famous, like, Western cartoons, like Rick and Morty and BoJack, they do that self-loathing thing, like, really well, especially BoJack. Holy shit, does it, like, do it really well.
Yeah, it really does.
I mean, this was also trying to do it in 10 episodes. With
in 10 episodes, and it also tried to, like, be a bit more comedic and light and fluffy.
Yeah, well, because it was,
it was still, like,
it was never going to be a show solely about her self-loathing. It was always going to be a romance at the end.
Yeah.
Whereas I think BoJack is always going to be more,
Yeah, about the self-loathing.
Yeah.
I feel like would you think the show would have been better if it had some extra stuff other than the romance? Because I feel like it boiled down to just the romance, and it kind of felt like it was missing some extra stuff. Kind of like around
what?
it. Even for its 10-episode runtime, I feel like at some points, like, there wasn't very much happening. It felt like they were kind of glossing over some stuff a little bit, but never doing anything with it. They didn't use, like, every single part of the show to keep moving the romance forward in some way.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. But at the same time, if they diverged, I feel like it would have taken away from it.
Yeah.
They, like, definitely could have focused more on the romance and, like, each of the three main characters' problems, but yeah. That would have been more preferable.
I would, I'm teetering between a 2 and a 3 for this show. I'm leaning more on the 3 out of 5, because even with its problems, it was a nice fluffy show to watch. I still liked it. Some of the romance parts felt a little contrived and I didn't like them because I felt like they were cliched. But their cliches are fun, and I still enjoyed it, and I'd recommend it. Although not if you're like looking for a really good like gripping romance. Don't go for that.
Yeah.
This show wouldn't be the right one. It's more of like a romance show that you kind of let play out for a little bit, and laugh a little bit, and then move on with your day.
A show you like but wouldn't recommend.
I'd still recommend it. But like,
Would you?
I wouldn't give it like, go watch the show right now. I'd say if you are interested, watch it. Other than that, then I wouldn't say, go out of your way to watch the show.
Okay.
It was average.
I
mean, for what I expected, I wasn't really let down. So.
I'm gonna give it a 5.5. Cause
Goddamn 10-point scale. That's a fucking 100-point scale. What the fuck? A 1.1
like,
through a fucking or 20-point if you're only using 0.5s.
Cause like I thought it was gonna be pretty generic as shit, but I ended up liking it and wanting it more. But it ended up falling into like really generic shit, like you said, and 10 episodes.
I wonder what would happen if it was more than 10 episodes. Could it have used those extra 2, like, an hour? It could have used that extra hour, like, to progress things even better. I don't know.
From what I understand, they weren't trying to, like... And I didn't watch the show.
I know.
But from what I understand from Brendan's description of the show that he told me earlier, was that it wasn't building how their relationship would go. It's about leading up to the relationship, and then the relationship is what happens off screen. It's not designed for our entertainment. It's about how they arrived at that point, and that's where it ends. So even if they had an extra hour, I don't feel like they would have given like, oh, this is what happens in their relationship. They would have just built the characters a bit better.
I think they would have focused on the other characters a bit more, or given them like a little extra to do, I think.
With 40 more minutes of screen time? I doubt it.
Maybe even a little bit. Like, just kind of one-off scenes to just kind of give more character.
If it divided itself anymore,
Yeah.
it would just become too meandering.
I would
if you begin to divide my attention between two major points going on simultaneously, it runs the risk of your audience not caring about either of them, because neither of them are treated with the proper like sole focus, attention, importance that it deserves, sort of thing.
How about if what's her face, Mori, like interacted with the other characters a bit more? Like, I know they added Nico for a little bit, but what if she like talked with the others, or vice versa? How Lilac talked with the others to build a relationship that way?
I would rather have them like work on that ending more.
So like the stuff that happens after the ending, or just the ending itself?
Just the ending itself, because like it's like I guess we're kind of in a relationship, question mark, but kind of, yeah. It's like, I fucking hate that so much. It's
Yeah,
like,
that was kind of annoying.
yeah, like, God, it's like Kohai didn't push him enough. He needed to beat that ass so.
Yeah.
Oh my God. At that point, it's like, Kohai, you did all you could. You might as well just take it. Like, God knows he ain't gonna keep that.
Koiwai best ending confirmed.
Probably.
I would say so. How would you rate this show, Nick?
So, I will give it a 4 out of 10. It was a good show, but it left me with a sour taste at the end. And even though at no point did I think that it didn't know where it was going, it did at times take too long to get there, I think. Like, it always had a plan, but I think at times,
Which is strange, given that I only had 10
quickly it
episodes.
goes. Yeah. Like, it's definitely aspects of it that I think could have gone faster, but they chose not to.
Okay.
And there was a lot of shit that they put in the show Like if this show was the author's chance to finish the story that he never will, I think he did it very poorly. Because it felt like for the first, 3 or 4 episodes, they clung too closely to the source material, where there was a lot of like raised plot points that never got resolved.
Who the fuck is Lilac? We'll never fucking see her again.
What happened at Maury's job that made her quit? As far as we know, she just couldn't deal.
I don't know if they're ever going to go into that. I feel like they were just going to leave
Probably
that,
not.
like regardless of whether or not it was going to be a good show. Like even if I think it was going to be like a super good show, I think they wouldn't have like talked about it. They would have been like something bad happened. But that's not really the point. It's about what she does afterwards. I think that's what they would have probably focused on.
Well, I think
regardless.
part of what happens afterwards was always intended to be like, she has to go back to work eventually. She can't have enough money at that age to live forever. And
No, but eventually I
it's
think she would have
going
gone
to
to
be
like a
solely
different
dependent
place.
on Sakurai.
Yeah.
Right, but I think at some point you would have to work out like why she left that job.
Yeah, I'd feel pretty unsatisfied
Possible.
if I didn't know why she left, or
Yeah.
any resolution to that whole plot point. Like, clearly an individual can't just live forever on, playing games.
Which reminds me, how much money did she make?
Enough to take a break.
She had a
Yeah, probably.
decent office job position. She looked like
Hashtag the life office job.
assistant manager. I would
She
assume.
seemed to be respected in her position, and she was at least a contemporary of Koiwai. So she definitely describes herself as like 30 something, and Koiwai seems pretty
Yeah.
important.
I think she was 30.
And,
I think she was specifically 30.
Whatchamacallit. It's like not her apartment isn't like amazing.
I mean, not many people are. Not many
Yeah,
people
It's
are.
true, but it's one of those like apartments that you see in like anime where the kid goes to like some school far away and their parents are like putting them up on their allowance and stuff like that. Where it's like
Yeah.
it's a single room, like there's a bathroom and then one main room where all of your shit goes, and that's about it.
I mean, that's kind of
If you're living alone, what do
I'd
you
like
need?
an apartment like that.
I mean, if her place was anything like Sakurai's, then her savings would have like plummeted pretty quickly. So I
This is
figure
very true.
She took that into consideration.
Yeah, she definitely has like more of the meager lifestyle apartment, whereas Sakurai
Yeah,
has like a pretty nice apartment.
Fucking
fucking motherfucking
What?
penthouse up there.
Fucking studio apartments.
Not
Let's go.
really penthouse.
Nah.
Penthouse compared to what she fucking has.
I mean, that's not very much of a step up. Like I said, one room, a bathroom, and a single room.
I'd live in that room.
I'm pretty sure she has a twin bed
A twin bed's all you need.
with her fucking body pillow.
Yeah.
What was it?
Just
Was it
body
just
pillow?
like I think it was just like a really long pillow. I don't remember what was on there.
Yeah.
It had a
cat.
cat head.
It had a cat head? Oh,
Yeah.
there, okay.
And more cylinder shaped body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a question. I completely fucking forgot it.
Do you remember who was like what character for it?
I don't know.
Okay.
We started talking about rooms and I blanked out.
Well, anyways, we're going to get the OVA this Friday.
Did you guys see the preview?
Nah.
Nope.
Okay.
Like I
What's
said,
the
I just
OVA?
I'm just gonna watch it.
Watch it blind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So the OVA is an original video animation, and so it's being packaged because this anime was apparently released like every disc came out as the episode aired, and so
That sounds fucking expensive.
yeah, seriously.
Yeah, extremely.
So now that it is, all 12 have come out, they are releasing the Blu-ray. They released it, I think, like this last weekend. And so this weekend, Crunchyroll is streaming the Blu-ray exclusive episode, the OVA, The Lost, episode 11 and 12, technically, because it's 40 minutes long.
12. Okay.
It's 2 episodes, I think.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
2
it's 40
episodes.
minutes.
Well,
Alright.
no, I think that's what I said. I think it might just be one, like, 20-minute episode.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Well, because originally there was, like, rumors that it was going to be 2 episodes, but now it's
Got
just
it.
an episode, but I don't know how long it is.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, there's a bonus episode coming out.
Okay.
Yay.
I have no idea about the plot. Brendan knows. Alex and I don't. So it might be story related. It might be frivolous bullshit. But we'll see. We'll probably discuss it. I'm not going to consider it as part of the show unless it's entirely story related, and then we'll have to go back and revise ratings.
I mean, it could go worse. It could be worse.
Like I said, it
40
could be
minutes
entirely
can change
frivolous
a lot.
bullshit.
Yeah, her younger brother might show up, and it'll be the incest ending out of
Oh my
nowhere.
God. Dude, you don't even know. That would raise the rating. That would push it to like a 7 out of 10.
It is now a 10 out of 10. Hashtag blood related.
Yeah. We actually get that hype Yuri ending. One of her old coworker girls shows up from her job, and she's like, "Marry me," and Mori's like, "Yes." Lesbian endings.
Well, how far are you in Hyoka? Probably not too much because you've been working on stuff. But yeah, Hyoka,
I
Alex,
just finished the first episode today.
and Jeffrey. How far are you?
Oh, I haven't picked it up. I've watched the first 2.
Okay, me and Nick have finished the first 11.
Okay, you caught him. Good.
Yeah, I was very bored yesterday.
Okay, that's fine.
I
Yep.
probably should have done that today.
I mean, do it whenever you fucking want before Saturday.
Yeah, you got time. Not
Yeah.
not as much as you usually would when we do these. Usually you'd have a week. Now you only have a couple days.
Yeah, but
It's fine. I've watched the first 2. Only 9 more to go. I don't have a life. You know.
Yay!
Oh, fuck. So my parents are coming up for a funeral. So.
Hide all your anime.
We'll see how that. Yeah. How do I hide the fact that I'm watching anime?
You
So my
lock
parents
your
aren't disappointed.
You lock your room.
Yeah.
My computer's not in my room.
What?
Take it there.
It's in the office.
You have an office?
Yeah, I'm in a big fucking house, dude.
Oh, wait, isn't it like just basically just for yourself?
Yeah, it's me by myself in a fucking house.
Oh right. You
How,
did-
that was-
yeah, with your aunt and uncle. I remember.
Because they
this
fucking
now.
have a guest house, not a guest
How-
room, a fucking guest house.
How much
Guest
of a
house.
garbage bin did you end up making it?
Oh, it's fucking nice. Like,
But
how
is there
many
like
rooms do you
clothes
have?
and dishes everywhere?
no, so, alright, I'm a clean motherfucker because my house
Uh-huh.
at home, everyone else in my family is not clean. And so, everything
The
except for
amount
my
of
bedroom-
times you told me you were grounded because you didn't clean your room.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
Well, now he cleans
Anyways,
his room, so
that's-
then he
that's
can't
not
get grounded.
We've
That's
all
not
seen
important. I've grown. I'm 22, 23 in April. I'm a big boy.
it. Bullshit.
I'm playing Slithario right now. I'm not that much of a big boy.
What?
Slithario, it's like a game where you play as a snake and try to eat more snakes.
Yeah, Slither.io.
So, Nick, to answer your question, how big is the house? The second floor has 2 bedrooms. and a
Second
bathroom.
floor.
Second floor. The downstairs has kitchen, living room, an office, a dining room, and then there's a basement with.
Fuck,
well,
dude.
machine.
Put that shit on Airbnb. Rent that shit out.
Yeah.
It's not mine to rent out.
They don't have to
Live
know.
in it. It is now.
Well, anyway, since
How
we
many
have
parties have you thrown in that house?
0. I don't have any friends.
keg stands, go.
Rangers.
Just for me.
Here's this kegger for me because, you know,
I hate myself.
I deserve it.
All for me.
I survived finals. Time for a cake party. Jeff alone
By
in his
myself.
basement, having so much fun.
Alrighty.
So actually, almost all my friends are not even 21. And so,
Damn, son.
yeah, it's technically I'm a sophomore.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, so most of my friends are 19 or 20.
So they all
Just-
still drink fortified wine in their dorms.
Just buy him
Of
beer,
course.
and you'll be your friends forever.
Well, that's all I gotta do is gotta say, oh, listen, I can buy alcohol. I'm immediately the most popular man.
Yeah,
True.
pretty much.
That's 100% true. They'll take a
But
fake
at the
ID.
same time, you know, I don't want to go to jail for that.
You live on a college campus, dude.
Just run. Run away
They
from
don't
the
even
house.
care. My last day of fucking first year, after one of my friends and I had a Calc 2 or Calc 3 final that morning, we went out, finished our Calc final, went and bought a 30 rack, and both got a bottle of Mad Dog, and went back and just played Smash in our dorm, and just drank beer and drank the fortified wine. And our RA walked in and looked at us. He was like, "Are you guys serious? Like, you can't be drinking in front of me." We're like, "Dude, we're out. Like, you're not our RA anymore. You can't stop us." And he's like, "Valid point. can I join you? I'm like, dude, all yours. Jump in here, man.
Nice.
Well, we have finished NetJu, so I guess it's time to read the new list of new shit that's gonna come out next season. And by
boy.
shit, I literally mean absolute garbage. 'Cause this all looks like goddamn crap. Which is what I say every single time.
You
Need
do
a
say
shonen.
that every single-
Need some action.
Right. Just click the fucking link and I
everybody
will
open
fucking
it up.
start reading. Who wants to start first?
I think, well...
You want to do it, Jeffrey?
Starts first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
alright.
All right.
I've never
Yeah,
been
we'll,
here
we'll
before.
do Jeffrey the first one.
Because, it's actually English.
okay.
Should we give Jeffrey the last one, actually? Or the second one? We'll have Alex go first so that Jeffrey knows how to do this.
Yeah. So if I were to go first, do I read one? Do I read
A
row?
I guess I'll go first. Well, no, you just read
Okay.
one.
We read one at a
Yeah,
time.
just read
So,
one, that's it.
Brandon, go first.
All right.
Demonstrate.
Violent Evergarden by Kyoto Animation, which is also the same studio that made Hyoko, which is what we're watching right now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, where do you see that?
Where are we looking?
I see Basilisk.
I see
Yeah.
Basilisk too.
I see Basilisk. Where are you, dude?
Winter 2018, fall one chart. Shit, what?
Well, we all have
Load.
the same thing.
We all have the same thing.
What the fuck? Hold on, let me click this shit again. Oh
I don't
shit,
even-
it fucking changed!
I don't even know what the fuck you were looking at.
What the fuck? Okay.
Were you looking at Winter 2017?
No, okay, hold up. Where the fuck is shit? This is the shit.
You were looking at Winter 2017.
No,
'Cause you
2018.
were looking at... No, you were looking at
2018.
2017 because you were looking at something by Madhouse.
No, look at the bottom right corner.
The bottom right.
Bottom right, above the three cards, the last one that's full, the last row that's full, on the far right, Violent Evergarden. For whatever reason,
Got it.
I was on a different one, and I guess
Okay.
it hadn't updated or whatever.
Okay.
It looks like this one had an update for when it's coming out. Anyways, oh fuck, man, I had
Shit,
an
you
easy
got-
one.
This is why I didn't want Jeffrey to go first. You're like, it's in English. I'm like, no, fuck it isn't. Don't lie to me.
Basilisk.
What's Basilisk? Yeah.
Uka Nin Pocho. Words by Seven
Yeah.
Arcs. What the fuck did they make?
I don't know.
Let me fucking click.
Click the link,
I don't know. I don't recognize any of this crap. A lot of magical screwgirl stuff.
Dog
What's the
days.
whatever. Anyways, the story is set 10 years after Basilisk Koga Ninpo Cho in... Wait, isn't the same word? Oh, no, Koga. Okay, not Oka. In 1626. So this takes place in 1636. Things apparently happen. Is this a sequel?
Yeah.
Is it?
A sequel or prequel, I don't
Prequel.
know. Basilisk
Oh, no,
has
sequel,
been
sequel,
going on
yeah.
for a while.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what it was.
Oh,
Alright.
they made Sekire.
Sekiro.
Jesus. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I
They
don't
fucking
recognize
did.
anything by them. Action and fantasy tags.
I don't know. I won't watch it.
I
It
won't
doesn't
watch
look
it.
interesting. Does it come out
Yeah,
next
no.
month?
Oh,
Fuck.
they made Trinity 7. Okay. Jesus.
27. I heard that's a funny show, or at least a funny manga.
I haven't seen the manga. I wouldn't be surprised if it was pretty funny based on the anime I saw. It's decent.
Okay.
All right.
Next up.
I'll do this one.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, fucking Nier Automata over here.
Yeah.
That's
The
why you wanted to do it.
Witness by Diomedia.
Oh, I just thought it
Oh,
was
it's
media.
a light novel adapt. Okay.
Oh, fucking course.
I believe in that smile, even if you don't have a soul. In 2105 AD Japan, the humanoid android Hai
Hiei?
EA?
became part of people's life and was handling the things humans could and couldn't do. Endo Arato, unlike his friends Kenko and Ryo, who hate the Hiei, felt sympathy for the Hiei, which are supposed to be just objects. One night, Arato suddenly gets assaulted by mysterious falling cherry blossoms that make Hiei and machines run havoc. Will the cornered Arato be saved by the mysterious Hiei Lacia?
What does Hiei stand for?
Fuck if I
It looks
know.
like an acronym.
Probably it is.
It probably is. They'll probably explain it to you if you read it.
I'd rather not.
Oh, let's see what this studio has made before.
This is tagged as romance, so he's 100% going to try and bang the robot.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh, they made the Squid Girl anime. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, and Akumo.
it did a couple of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Girlish Number, which I watched, kind of. They made Hanada-kun, which was that one show about the dude who has to like go to the island.
Oh god, they did Fuka. Jesus.
Do
Depression, the anime. God.
you watch that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuka.
I heard it was a dumpster fire.
It wasn't so bad.
Okay. Oh, they made Myoiga, which is like at the same time incredibly interesting and really fucking retarded. I've heard people like describe it as The Room, but anime.
What?
What?
Yeah, Myoiga is The Room of the anime shows by Tommy Wiseau.
I know
Okay.
what the room is.
Oh.
I don't know what show you're talking about.
Myoiga is like 30 people on a bus get
Oh,
stranded
the
somewhere.
bus.
Oh, I do remember this now.
Yeah, and like stuff happens. And that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know
Alright.
anymore.
All right,
Next-
Jeff, you're up.
All right, you ready?
Oh,
Take
you don't
this one.
want him to read Citrus?
I'll take Citrus.
Oh, I know you want to take citrus.
Cardcaptor Sakura, Clear Card Hen by Madhouse. January issue of Kodansha's Nakayashi's magazine is revealing on December 1st that Clamp's Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card Hen sequel manga is getting a television anime series.
This isn't even a
adaptation from January
synopsis.
of 2018.
The second paragraph
Manga
is,
takes place after Sakura graduates Tomita Elementary School. In her first year of junior high school, Sakura sees a mysterious man, and an incident takes place.
Dream.
It's just
Very
tuxedo
specific.
mask.
What's up? Maho Shouju? Shoujo?
Magical Scroll. So,
Magical
Oh.
Sailor Moon.
Nah.
Basically.
That's
I'll
not-
vote to
you're not a
pass
fan?
on that. I don't know.
Apparently, it's a really popular series.
I've heard it is. Like, usually for kids, though. Like, actually,
Yeah,
for
usually.
children.
Yeah.
Hey, guess who gets fucking citrus?
Ayo.
I will.
Citrus.
Well,
with a lowercase c.
Yeah.
By Passione.
Ooh, what a wonderful name for this fucking... Damn, they've only made 5 things. 6
Are they all
things.
porn? Because I'm super hyped to watch this now if they are.
They made Rail Wars, so... Somewhat close.
Rail whores!
Oh, they made Roka no Yusha, which is like the 6 heroes. I watched the first episode and I was like, I'm not gonna watch this.
Oh, they did? Oh, I actually like that.
They made High School DxD, so you know that's +1 to the hentai
They
score.
made. They only made one season of it, which I have not seen.
It's an OVA? No, it's never mind. Season.
Oh, okay. So, Yuzuko Ahihara, a high school girl whose main interests are fashion, friends, and having fun, is about to get a reality check. Due to her mom's remarriage, Yuzu is transferred to a new all-girls school that is extremely strict. Her real education is about to begin. From day one, happy-go-lucky Yuzu makes enemies, namely the beautiful yet stern student council president Mei. So what happens when a dejected Yuzu returns home and discovers the shock of her new life, that Mei is actually her new stepsister who's come to live with her? Even more surprising, when Mei catches Yuzu off guard and kisses her out of the blue. What does it all mean?
Drama
What does
and
it mean?
romance. It means they want to fuck each other.
Yeah, it does. Hashtag not blood related.
It is not blood related. It also is also hashtag girl on girl.
But that's a good thing.
So I read a couple of chapters of this.
Same.
Uh-huh.
Brandon is very excited.
Yeah. I think it can be done well. Like, as in an actually good show. Like,
Really?
a legitimately good show. Yes, I think it can be done like that. It could
okay.
also be completely retarded. I
Uh-huh.
don't know how they're gonna go.
If it's in the quality of minutia. Hopefully it'll be good.
If it's in the quality of Rare Wars, I see the show just becoming very stupid. It deals a lot of I don't remember too much about manga, but yeah, I feel like it could be a very good show about like coming of age and trying to find yourself. It could also be a show just that kind of fetishizes a girl trying to fuck a girl, and that's
Probably
that.
both.
I don't think it can do both and like stay serious. It can do either or, and it can fuck up either or. But who the fuck knows?
Okay.
We will see if it's an actually good show or if it's just a weird, creepy show. I vote to watch it because I will give it the benefit of the doubt, like I did Netju. I did feel kind of burned, but we'll see what happens with this show.
All right, we'll put it on the list.
I
Okay.
have faith. I should write these down.
Someone should.
I will be the scribe, which is a bad idea.
I'm gonna back him up because I don't trust anything Brendan ever does.
I could write something down and still fucking forget it.
You absolutely can, and I know for a fact that you have in the past.
Wait, didn't we have a fucking We had an Excel spreadsheet for this. What happened to it?
Did we?
Yeah,
Did we?
I did at some point.
Are you sure you didn't have an Excel spreadsheet for this?
I remember Brandon mentioning it. I thought he was joking.
I did. I was like talking about shows you're gonna watch.
If you ever wrote a spreadsheet, you never sent it to me.
I did, but I don't know where. Fuck it. I don't. Who cares?
Whatever.
Shit. Whatever. Who wants to take the next one, or should I?
I think you're up. Set the rotation. Too
Is
bad,
that-
fam.
Would that be an X or what? Okay. Dame X Prince Anime Caravan. Because if you have the name anime in your show title, it's gonna be quality.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
By Studio Flad, which is their debut TV anime.
Ooh, interesting.
Yep. An adaptation of the smartphone game. This is starting out fucking wonderful.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
Which will have an original story. Oh, I
Keep going.
don't want to know. The story of the game follows Ani, a princess from the minor nation of Inako. Ani is sent to the singing ceremony that will bring peace to the rival nations of Mildonia, a mighty military country, and Salafarin, a powerful theocracy. And he's supposed to help steer the signing ceremony along, but she runs into trouble when she encounters a handful of obstinate princes. Looks like it's just gonna be an anime about this girl trying to fuck a dude.
Reverse
Hell
harem.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
It
think,
is
yeah, we're
romance.
gonna get
It's not
reverse
gonna be
harem.
good.
Are you sure?
No, I don't
Nothing
think
could go
they'll
wrong.
do it.
It's their first anime. How could they possibly mess this up?
I don't think they'll mess it up. I just don't think they're gonna do anything interesting. It's just gonna be like every other reverse harem show where stupid shit happens, nothing progresses, and you watch it because you're fucking bored. I recommend it 10 out of 10. Who's up next?
I'll go.
Alex.
Darling in the Franxx by Trigger. Yay!
Yay! What have they made? I don't fucking know. Jeffrey, if
Fucking-
you know, they made Kill la Kill.
Kill la Kill, Little Witch,
That's really
Kiss
it.
Sniper,
They, they made Inferno
Lulu-
Cop.
Luluco, and Ninja Slayer.
Ninja Slayer.
The story is set in a distant future. The land is ruined, and humanity established the mobile Fort City plantation.
Oh, this can't be good.
Pilots produced inside plantation live in Misteltein, also known as the Birdcage. Children live there knowing nothing of the outside world or the freedom of the sky. Their lives consist of battling to carry out missions. Their enemies are mysterious giant life forms known as Kyoryu. Wow, this sounds like a name. And the children pilot robots called Franxx to face off against them. For the children, riding the Franxx proves their existence.
I thought it was just taking place in France. They're just like, it's the future, so it's double X like Mega Man.
A boy named Hero, really? Okay, is called Code 016. And he was once known as a prodigy. However, he has fallen behind and his existence seems unnecessary. Not piling a francs is the same as ceasing to exist. One day, a mysterious girl known as 02, oh boy, appears before him. 2 horns grow out of her head.
That's not a euphemism. Wait, no, the girl? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm confused.
You're very confused.
Still could be a euphemism.
It still could be. From what I
That's actually a
saw,
hint.
I think the mechs are the girls, and they become the mechs. And then the guys get inside of her, or of the mech girl, and pilot the mech.
Okay.
Hot.
Yes. Don't take
Solid
my word for
premise.
it, because it's entirely possible and I'm fucking wrong.
It could just be the zero.
Nope, I've
chick.
already taken your word for it. I will be disappointed if that's not the answer. If that's not the plot point.
It doesn't have romance in the tags though, which is an
There's
interesting.
nothing romantic about this.
You don't need to go inside of a woman to be romantic. Wait,
It's true.
you don't have to be romantic to be inside of a woman. Just never mind. Forget what I said.
Brad,
I don't know what I'm
representation of that right now. The living proof of his own point.
Guys, BRB.
Okay.
All right, we'll wait for you. I guess I'll just cut the shit out.
Okay.
Eh.
Oh,
Through 6.
Oh.
A lot of bullshit through 6.
what do you mean through 6? What?
We've read 6 shows so far.
I wouldn't call Citrus bullshit. I feel like it could be a good show.
What?
I
Darling
think it could be
Frogs?
alright.
Oh, Citrus could be alright.
Darling in the
I'm not
Franxx
saying
as
they've
well.
all been bullshit. I'm saying
I mean-
there's a lot of them that are.
It is trigger,
Oh, yeah.
so they could at
I'd
least
say at least
deliver.
4
They've made
people.
some good shit, even though I don't agree with it. I didn't like Kill la Kill.
So, Kill la Kill doesn't it have like is it known for good animation?
Really
Yeah.
fucking good animation.
Yeah.
Really fucking
And
beautiful.
like, okay, I clicked the link. It looks like the girls are the mechs.
Oh,
But
there we go.
I mean, if the animation is done well, I mean that's like half of the job for a mech anime. Who cares if the story is good as long as you see like fucking chick robots beating the shit out of some other chick robots.
I want to
That's
see
what you pay
robots
for.
beating the shit out of other robots.
Dude, fucking talking about robots beating the shit out of other robots. Did you see the trailer for
Pacific
fucking-
Rim.
not Pacific Rim, the book that I hate, Ready Player
Ready
One?
Player One.
Oh, do they have
Has the Iron Giant in it, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it has the Iron Giant and it has fucking the Gundam in it.
0x98 or 0
Yeah.
Fuck, what's it called? I have a shirt of it. 87. I think it's R87 is the model name for that one. The RX87.
Interesting.
RX-78.
78.
Interesting.
Motherfuck. That's the year Gundam came out, because, yeah, that's why it's called 78.
But yes, it has that Gundam.
That's the only. Okay, I'm gonna watch that movie just for that clip of seeing the RX-78, and then I'm just gonna leave the theater. I'm gonna wear my shirt.
It's
And I'm
at
gonna
the
make a big
end.
deal of it.
It's literally at the very end of the show.
Fuck that. You mean movie?
Movie. My bad.
I'm going to buy a ticket. Wait an hour and a half so I don't have to sit fucking through it. Go inside. Watch those 2
Watch
seconds.
the mech battle,
and then
watch
just
where
leave.
you- I forget if the main character. I'm willing to bet that the main character has RX-78, but I forget which one he has.
Okay.
One of the last battles is like this huge players versus essentially the government battle, and on the side of that there is like a giant mech battle that also happens.
Cool.
It's pretty cool.
Even if the movie might be bad, I keep calling it a show. Movie might be bad. I feel like the effects and the stuff happening might be cool. So I feel like that might be reason enough for me to go watch it. Because I don't think I'll hate the story too much. I probably won't like it, but I'll still try it out. Anyways, though, Hero is actually also the name of another Gundam main character from Gundam Wing. His name was also Hero.
Yeah.
Apparently,
It just seems like a common like, ooh, he's Asian and he's the hero of the story. We'll just call him Hero because the show Hero,
Basically.
like the main character is called Hero.
You know what? I think Jeffrey should take this one next.
Yeah, sure.
All right, well, it is.
Death
Alright.
March, Hajimaru, Isake,
Oh, fuck.
Kyosho Kyoku.
I know what that
Uh,
word means.
I don't. By
Isekai.
Silverlink.
Yeah.
The story of a
wait,
light
Jeffrey.
novel series. What?
Isekai, before even reading the synopsis, Isekai is a genre wherein
Yep.
a character gets transported to another world and is stuck there. And sometimes it's super fucking OP, and it's just nerd bait because they want that to happen to them.
Yeah,
But
it's yeah.
10 out of
Fantasy
10.
fulfillment or
This
whatever.
this synopsis is gonna have the words transported to another world or a similar verb to that.
Nah,
Sorry,
much.
carry on.
read.
All right. So the story of a light novel series and manga follows 29-year-old programmer who is on death march, but one day he wakes up in another world
Hey,
after a nap. All right.
fucking stupid.
Worst
From a
way to
meteor
show
shower,
another
he
world
happens to gain vast riches, and he decides to go sightseeing.
Oh
so
my
he
god,
begins
he's
his heartwarming occasional series and a harem adventure in another world.
ever. Yes.
this looks so
Yes!
stupid.
Let's
Going on the
go!
list.
Ah,
It's going on the list.
Hey.
On the list.
Oh my
Jeff,
God.
Silverlink. They did Watamode, and
Oh, I
they-
loved Watamode.
And Nick, they did Fate, but just the Prisma series,
Okay.
and fucking Baka to Test, and
anything good?
uh,
Hey,
That Watamode is fucking great.
I watched a couple
So-
episodes.
I never finished it because it's so
It
hard to
hurts
watch.
you.
But I love the show. I think it's great.
All right,
it's
that was a
hard.
pain in the ass to type out. All right.
Oh my God! Did they do like? Jesus, their
Yeah.
list is like simultaneously
Huge.
fucking horrible and like actually okay.
Yeah.
Hey, they made another isekai show, the one that aired, I think, last season, the isekai restaurant one.
The what?
Yeah. The where the fuck is it? Isekai Shokudo.
Yeah, it's
It's you basically like it's very similar to not Food Wars, but like it's just like a cooking show. Basically, he makes a lot of food for people who show up in his restaurant from other worlds.
That sounds interesting.
They
was
also
moderately
they
interesting.
made a show that
What is the
Nick
show?
watched.
Oh my god, they made fucking Strike the Blood.
They made Strike the Blood. Yeah, I saw that. And I was like,
Oh.
oh, they made Strike the Blood. I'm already like,
Ooh, it's gonna.
like this could go one way and be okay. Like they made Tanaka-kun, which was a great show in my opinion.
No, wait. They made Imotosai Irai by E.
Oh my god, they made Non Non Biori though. God, that show was so good and adorable.
Oh, I've actually been meaning to watch that.
It looks like
I've-
they also
I don't-
made really weird hentai.
Did
yeah.
they?
Just scroll down. I don't know what that
That's
is.
how you know they do really good character modeling.
Exactly.
Let's see. I don't know how to feel
They have an
about
eye
this.
for proportions. Oh, I see what you're looking at now.
They have a lot of Oni-chans as well.
Yeah,
They-
they do.
So 5 out of, or, no, 10 out of 10. I'm super
Oh
confident.
my god, they made the Emoto show from this season.
That's what I said. I didn't pronounce it right, but yeah, that's what they
Oh, I
made.
didn't. Oh, I now understand what you're trying to pronounce. Okay.
Okay, so they made fucking
Watch the show.
Chivalrous Knight.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They made that.
Okay, so what this list is telling me that the visuals are going to be amazing, but
Yeah, but
the story can go either way.
exactly,
It's going to look beautiful as fuck.
it's gonna look good. It may or may not have a plot, and the plot may or may not go anywhere.
That's half the battle, though. I genuinely think good animation can save a show.
I mean, when the show's about nothing, though, I feel like at that point, just watch clips on YouTube of random people
Yeah.
doing stuff, and you'll be
I
more
want to.
interested.
I want to quickly point out the next one is an adaptation of a game that has a 58% on Metacritic. So
It's
who
okay.
knows,
Nick
perhaps
still
it's a
likes
great
it.
story.
It's also a show that, or a game that only exists in Japan. I'm fairly certain Fate Extra didn't come out. in
I
English.
don't know.
So just
I guess
this
Nick
is
take
the-
this one.
Yeah, so they're doing. Shaft is doing Fate Extra Last Encore as an
And
adaptation of the Fate Extra game.
At the very
And
least, this will look fucking beautiful.
If Alex can tell me which representation of Saber that is on the cover art, I will be amazed.
it's Nero.
Yeah, it is. I love Nero. Nero's
I
the best.
don't know who's who.
Really?
I love Nero.
Just pay attention to what they wear. That's
Yeah.
all you have to do. If it's like
If it's Mordred, it's black, right?
silver armor.
Silver.
Yeah.
I Okay, I don't know who it is then. Never mind.
Yeah, there's a
The
lot
Google
of
Images
cities.
only has the red chick.
Oh, hey, Nick! Have you seen pictures of Arthur as Lancer?
No.
Oh boy. Let me pull that up for you.
Oh my. Anyways, Jeffrey, if you like really good animation, then yeah, Shaft might be right up your alley. Because
Yeah, Shaft does.
all
yeah.
their shit is so fucking pretty.
Except for they also did the Monogatari series, which
Which is
you
also
should never
fucking
get involved
weird.
in. Don't fuck with the Monogatari series.
Fuck with the first 3 episodes of the first one.
Don't do that even.
Do it.
It's not worth.
It's my
It
favorite.
makes you think that the rest of the series isn't, and you'll keep watching under the delusion that it'll ever get back to that, and it never will.
I mean, I haven't watched anything past the first 3 episodes because at that point I was like, oh, I'm satisfied. I'm done with this.
You'll at some point reach the most awkward #blood-related bathing scene in all of existence.
Bathing? I thought it was the toothbrush one.
There was also the toothbrush thing, but there's also the scene in which they like have to wash each other, like sitting on like the weird bench in the fucking like
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Oh, yeah, it's the most bizarre fucking scene in existence. It's
Everything in that show is the most
Is
bizarre thing.
It's true.
Hey, French New Wave.
But they also did
It's not
Mars
French.
Comes In Like a Lion, which is probably one of my favorite series right now.
I will check it out.
They also did Nisekoi, which Brandon hates.
I mean, I watched the first 5 episodes. I just didn't want to watch it because it didn't seem interesting. I read up until the part where I thought it was going to be interesting, and then it turns out to do just another girl.
Yeah, not very far into it at all.
Yeah, and that's when I was like, man, fuck this. I'm done.
In the end, the blonde-haired one wins. In case you're wondering.
Yeah, I knew about that.
Okay.
Fucking #bad choice. I feel like that is impossible, and it looks like it hurts. A lot.
Looks what? What's impossible?
Oh, what he
sorry,
just
the
posted?
image.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on in this picture.
There is a lot.
Those aren't real, they're just balloons. Who wants to go next?
I can't wait when Arthur becomes assassin and she goes flat chest.
Oh my god, yeah, right? Jesus.
Which they
Who's next?
actually-
You're next, B.
Yeah.
But this one's so
actually could
long.
Too bad. You have the first in the rotation, fam. We already decided the rotation.
Gakuen Babysitters by Brainspace. They, I think, did Yahari. I know that. I think, yeah, they did. They did. I didn't know they did Baccano. They did Durara. Well, she looks half decent. Crap, I don't know. Oh, they did the fucking cheerleading show with the dudes. I remember we talked about that for like a little bit.
We did talk about that for a moment.
Oh, Spice and Wolf.
Did they?
Durara.
Where the fuck is Spice and Wolf?
Oh, I thought it was Duradura.
Durara. It's supposed to be like the onomatopoeia for a motorcycle starting.
Yeah. Oh, they did Milo Monster. Sweet.
That was a nice show. I liked it. Well, anyways, the manga centers around the brothers Ryuichi and Kotaru Kashima. Ryuichi is in high school and Kotaru is still a toddler. That must have been him. After their parents are killed in a plane crash. Wow, that took a dark turn. The two brothers find themselves living with the chairwoman of the Morinomiya Academy, who herself lost her son. Jesus Christ! And daughter-in-law. Jesus Christ!
Wow.
In the same accident. The chairwoman, however, has one stipulation for the brothers in order to live with her. Ryuichi has to work at the Academy's daycare center as a babysitter. Okay, slice of life, comedy. This would probably just be like a cute show with toddlers doing stupid shit. Yeah, that's about all I can really say. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be good or not.
Could be alright.
It seems like an interesting-ish, it seems like a very dark premise for the show, but we'll see.
I feel like they won't really they won't really bring up the dark start of the show, and they'll just be like, hey, look at all this other stuff. Forget about 4 people dying
Probably.
immediately in a really bloody car or plane crash. But yeah, it started off really weird. But I mean, it seems like a funny premise. Toddlers are funny when you give them a lot of sugar, so I hope that will happen. Who's up next?
I
Alex?
guess I am.
Hey, you get the fucking
Ginno
easy one.
Guardian 2, the second season of Ginno Guardian. Second season. I watched the trailer for the first one while Brandon was talking. Didn't look that great.
Okay.
Oh,
who
this
gives
is
a
a.
fuck about that?
I think this is a Chinese studio. It's a Chinese studio.
Oh, well then who really gives a fuck about this? Moving on.
They made Blood of Wars and To Be Hero.
I do not give a shit. Jeffrey, you're up.
Jeffrey.
Oh,
Jeffrey,
The
you're up.
series, Grand Cross Senki, A1 Pictures. The series takes place on a continent ruled by chaos. The chaos breeds disaster, but the lords of the continent have the power of Crest, Holy Seal, that can calm the chaos and protect the people. However, before anyone realizes it, the rulers cast aside their creed of purifying the chaos and instead start to fight each other for each other's crest to gain dominion over one another. Siluka, an isolated mage who scorns the lords for abandoning their creed, and a wandering knight named Theo, who is on a journey to train one day, liberate his hometown, which is under tyrannical rule, make an everlasting oath to each other as masters and servants to work together to reform this continent dominated by wars and chaos.
This show entirely depends on whether or not who the master and who the servant is.
Yeah,
If whether I like it or not.
pretty much.
It's by A1, so at the very least will look okay. Because they made SAO, and they made the current show that me and Nick are watching after this is Blend S. They made Fairy Tail. Apparently, I didn't know that. Oh, well, they made both Fairy Tales.
Well,
And they made
apparently-
Working.
Okay, well, it might look okay.
I think it'll look okay. Whether or not it'll be good.
The servant.
Does it? I can't watch it.
Yeah. I'm watching
The
the trailer
girl,
on
the
you.
girl is the servant.
I've
Yeah.
lost all. She looks like she has
Yeah.
she looks like she's blinged out.
Yeah, well, like in the first scene, she's bowing to him.
I mean, you can bow to
She's
a
behind
servant.
him on the horse.
Oh,
He
I
has
lost
this
interest.
magic fucking ability.
She looks gangsta as fuck.
Yeah, he looks boring, but I mean,
Please, no one
Name a
cares about the
picture
guy
show. Why am I
characters.
surprised? Austin was gangsta as fuck too at first, and then she decided to be bitch. All right. So now we have Hakata Tonkotsu Ramens by State Light, which, looking at what they've done, they were apparently also involved in Fairy Tail, and the only other thing that they did that I really recognize is they did Helsing Ultimate.
Well, but Log
Yeah.
Horizon.
Oh, they also did Log Horizon. I'm sorry.
Also
They did
White
Log
Album,
Horizon.
too.
Database.
Living in the database.
Oh, fucking Macross.
Fucking hate that shit. Fucking hated that intro after like.
I
the first four
loved
episodes.
it.
After like 5 episodes of it, I got so tired. I was like, never again. I cannot deal with this.
I'm surprised it wasn't your ringtone.
Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it.
They made a show called Kitty Girl Land. What? Kitty Girl Dash and. I don't know.
Don't bother. It's
Yeah.
not worth it, Brandon.
Uh,
Just let it go. No, nobody's here to listen to you fist fight the English language.
like no, it's literally a dash in the middle of Girl Land. Is it Girl Land?
Just,
as in-
just let it go. Just
Man,
let
fuck
it go.
this.
Fuck you.
No.
At first glance, the city of Fukuoka
uh,
The city of Fukuoka seems like a peaceful one, but under the surface, crime is running rampant. The city's Hakata ward is home to the professionals of the underworld: professional killers, detectives, informants, professional revenge seekers, those skilled in torture, and more. According to urban legend, a killer of professional killers has shown up in the city.
I'll be honest. I completely thought the show was gonna be about ramen.
I did too. I was
I am
very confused as
disappointed.
to when we were going to get to the ramen thing.
I am
Killer
disappointed.
works at a ramen shop. There, mystery solved.
Done. Next.
Fucking the dude in the back with Gadachi. He's the killer. I've made up my mind.
What do we name this animal? I don't know. What does it do? It eats ants. Anteater. Done. Next.
Ha! Boom.
All right, Brendan, you're up.
All right, I guess. Oh fuck, whatever. Hakume to Mikochi, Lurche. What have they done? They made the Monster Girl show.
Oh my god, you mean the best show ever?
You can say that.
Wait, which
will
Monster
not.
Girl?
Yeah, which are you? Wait,
Monster
what?
Musume.
Oh yeah, Musume. Yeah.
Did they? Oh,
Yes.
they did. I'm sorry. Now I see it.
They made Danganronpas.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking! They made a episode. The show. Okay, they made fucking the show No Bahamut, whatever. I watched like the first episode because Zach kept telling me to fucking watch it. I watched it and I left super angry after I did because I felt like it felt like 30 minutes of my life were just ripped away.
They've also made Assassination Classroom. Oh, they made Rampo and Ri Hamatora.
They made Kozu no Honkai, which I heard was at the very least interesting. I don't know if it's good or not, but it was pretty popular on anime when it was coming out. Oh, they also made Gakugarashi, which is also fairly popular when it came out. Well, anyways, the show, Hakume to Mikochi. 9 centimeters, 3.5 inches tall. The tiny girls, Hakume and Mikochi, live in the forest, so I guess they're fairies, living in a tiny house in a tree, writing insects and birds and making umbrellas out of leaves. These tiny girls have a tiny life. Follow their tiny but lovely lives as they live in their day-to-day in a fantastic world of tiny people and goods. It sounds like the secret world of Arrietty.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. What is wrong, Jeffrey?
What do you mean? Oh,
Yeah.
it seems I have made a dumb.
It seems like it.
I mean, it sounds like we can't hear him.
Did you unplug your microphone? There's a lot of dumb things you can do.
Blow up your
You need
computer?
to tell us?
Yeah, like how dumb are we
Oh.
talking? Because if it's me thinking about how dumb you are, like,
Well, now he's left the chat.
good. You can go cry about it.
I'm pretty sure he left the chat to fix the fucking problem. Do you want to take bets on what dumb thing he made? Or did?
What dumb thing? If I was Jeffrey, what sort of dumb thing would I do to ruin your mic that badly?
No. He stepped on it.
He accidentally ate it.
I kind of want to say that he accidentally started restarting his computer. But he's still online, so I don't think that was it. And I don't think he would have had enough time to type it all out.
As his computer was shutting down.
He's like, oh no.
I have one chance to get this out. What will tell them that there was a problem? I have done a dumb. Do 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 do.
I'm gonna say he accidentally pressed yes when his computer said, "Hey, you want to update now?"
No, because that's the same thing with me. It would have started almost immediately. He wouldn't have had a lot of time to write out his response, and even if he did, he would be offline by now.
He could have had some programs open that prevented it from like immediately restarting.
But it's been about 1 or 2 minutes, and by now it would have restarted. Can you? Oh.
Hello.
Can you speak?
Nope. Still can't talk to us.
No.
Hi.
Oh, well, there we go. Okay.
Damn it.
You're
Anyways.
gonna laugh when you hear what I did.
Oh.
What'd you do?
So my chair isn't particularly comfortable. It's just a wooden chair. So I end up moving my feet around a lot. I stepped on the power button to my surge protector, and my whole computer turned off.
Oh shit!
Well,
Jeffrey or Alex was the most correct.
I guess so. You
Well,
think it
what was the running
accidentally turned
bets?
off your...
I said
we
either
were
you.
discussing why it was everybody was taking bets as to what dumb thing you could have done to make you, unable to talk to us. So, what was yours, Brandon?
Well, I made a joke about how he stepped on his microphone,
Mic?
on his headset. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was well, he stepped on something, so there's that at least.
True.
And then that he accidentally restarted his computer. I don't think it's true.
Alex said that he
Did restart his computer.
Alex's bet was that you clicked yes when your computer was like, "Do you want to update right now?" Thereby, restarting your system.
What actually happened though is, your surge protector, you shut down your surge protector, but it probably didn't shut down your computer, and you like went down there to like turn it back on, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Usually, yeah, surge protectors won't like turn off everything. It'll like there's like some battery in it, so it kept your computer on for a little longer.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
So
like
it was basically like a quick reset.
an APC
Alright,
backup or whatever. I think that's what it's called. Well, anyways, Hakume no Mikochi. It's about little people, literally. They're 3.5 inches tall, and it's just their little lives, living together, doing stuff. So, cool premise, I guess. They could have done this, but with hamsters, and I would have been more interested.
All right.
I know I
Yeah.
would have been.
Yep, Hamtaro life. Up next, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
What the shit?
Hoshin Engi. The fucking studio. I have never heard of any of their shit.
What have they done?
All right. So, thousands of years ago, it was a time of witchcraft and dark magic. An evil sorceress has bewitched the emperor of the mighty dynasty, and he has become a mindless puppet. The country is in shambles, and evil spirits lurk everywhere. The human world is on the verge of utter destruction. Bold mission is planned by the Confederation of the Immortal Masters. They send a young master wizard to hunt down the villains and evil warlocks in the devastated lands. I was like, am I reading that right?
Yeah, I want the record to reflect that he did actually read that correctly. It does literally say "hung down."
Wait, what? I was too busy the wizard. What the?
Yeah, they sent a young master wizard to hung down the villains.
I think it's hunt.
It's supposed to be.
Supposed to be, yeah, but it very
Alex did
clearly
read
says
it
hung.
correctly.
No, I'm just saying because it could have been like hang down the villains, which doesn't make sense.
No.
But hunt makes the most sense, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyways, what the fuck is that thing? Is that a cow?
I thought it was like a
Is that a dragon?
Whatever it is, I think he's riding it.
It looks like a Digimon.
It has little people hands. Look.
Oh, it does.
What
It
the
wears
fuck?
gloves.
I thought it was
It
like
does.
I thought it was a blob.
This is some weird ass fucking Yoshi shit. It's a
It
manga.
eats its enemies and then poops out eggs.
What the fuck?
It has a name. Its name is Shupushan.
Can I get a better picture? This doesn't
Watch the
explain.
fucking clip in the bottom.
I can't, cause anyways, I'll do it later.
I can.
Well, what does it fucking look like? I'm gonna say it's like
Hold
some
up.
stupid ass Digimon.
It's like fight scenes, fucking wizard. It is a cow.
It's a cow?
It is a cow with hands and like people hair and boots.
Awesome.
But it walks like a cow and he definitely rides it. It flies.
Does it move like a cow?
So it's like
No, it talks like people.
Oh,
it thinks
much like
it's
I do.
people.
Wait, oh, what the fuck is this?
The
I will-
fuck kind of bullshit show am I getting?
I don't know, but I will
I don't
command
know what.
Jeffrey. Or Alex, because you did the voice. I like that.
Yeah.
I'll give you props for that shit. Jeffrey!
All right, Jeff, you're up for just read your one sentence.
Yeah. Fugoto Precure. The 15th Precure series. It doesn't even say who made it.
Oh, wow, it doesn't. Once again, a Maho Shoujo show. Yeah. I think Precure's like a series? Or like a franchise?
It doesn't have like anything to do with anything. No tags, not yet. Yeah. Just
15th
Maho Shoujo.
Cure series. Jesus.
Yeah, oh, okay, well, it's obviously a franchise, given that I now read the fucking line.
Oh
and
my
understand
god.
the fucking
Oh.
means.
Oh my god.
Smart person.
Guys, type in Precure in Google. Holy shit. My
Duh.
eyes.
I'm gonna not do that.
Oh my!
Oh,
Wow, is
my
that fucking-
eyes hurt.
That is
It's
holy
fluorescent.
crap.
It's
Holy
fucking
God.
neon.
There's
My
a
room
shitload
is
of
like
characters.
5 degrees lighter all of a sudden. Holy shit.
Well, okay, now I need to join in. Was it just Precure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's
At
not bad.
the very
It's just
least-
shocking.
The website doesn't have anything of use.
I
Yeah.
don't even understand why.
You're right, it is
How could there be
fluorescent.
this many characters?
It's a franchise.
There's like 9 million characters. I'm not even gonna fucking. I wouldn't even be able to know the names of half of these characters. I feel
You
like.
don't have to, you just need to buy the fucking figures. That's what this show's
But-
for.
Like think DC characters. Like how many fucking DC superheroes are there? A shitload.
No, but there's enough. There's like the 5 you need to know, and then there's everyone else that you don't really give a shit about.
Yeah, like obviously, but I'm sure this show would be just like that too. Oh no, did I cut off?
No, you
No,
didn't.
you're
You're fine.
good. Oh,
I
okay.
cut off.
Okay.
Well, anyways, I guess Nick gets his next one, which is about dudes being dudes together, looking
Yeah, music.
like
Doing dude things.
which is
Oh, Dude
strange.
Bros?
It's a
I love
17
Dude
episode.
Bros.
It's a 17 episode show. That's strange.
That's kind of weird. A group of aspiring idols gather at Takanashi Productions and are entrusted with the company's future. The 7 men who've just met represent a variety of totally different personalities. However, they each have their own charm and possess unknown potential as idols. Forming a group, they take their first steps together as Idolish 7. Their brilliantly shining dance forms on stage eventually begin captivating the hearts of the people. Episodes 1 and 2 were pre-screened November 3rd, 2017.
Brandon, guess what they made?
Recreators and fucking
Out
Alamos.
of the Noah Zero.
No, I think
Yeah.
they're credited on here as helping. A1 did Alamo Zero.
They were involved in 3 things. They were all well received from the looks of it, but yeah.
Alamo
I
Zero
know
is
they-
overrated, given its 7 out of 10. That show was.
First
Brandon
season
has
was
strong
great.
opinions, like usual.
Correction, Jeff or Alex. The first 2 episodes are good. Anyways, they did show the Sakura Ko-san. From the adaptation, that image they're using, that girl has a small head. Like, compared to her body, it looks really fucking small. It's very strange. She looks fucking massive. Anyways,
You're
on
up.
to the next one. Ito Junji, or Junji Ito, collection. Stories from both the 11-volume Ito Junji Kesaku Shu series and the Fragments of Horror book will be adapted. Drama, horror, mystery, psychological, supernatural. So this looks like it's going to be like an anthology series. It's going to be, 11 volume? Never mind. It's going to be an actual series. I'll watch this.
The art looks interesting.
Because I've heard
Oh.
cool things about what this guy has done. Apparently it's a very cool and bizarre horror, so I'm excited. Same thing with Studio Dean. They did Konosuba and Showa Genroku, or whatever fucking, I'm not going to try to pronounce it. And they've been both well received, so I am looking forward to it. They have also done a bunch of other shit, which is actual shit. But if you guys aren't going to watch it, I will watch it on my own, most likely.
That seems interesting. It seems like it's going to be one of those things that like they're going to use a lot. So I watched the trailer thingy for it real quick. It looks like they're going to be doing a lot of camera angles that are going to try to like fuck with your head.
Ooh.
Jeffrey?
Yeah.
He was talking.
Yeah, they're going to. It looks like they're going to play with colors a lot.
Ooh, that looks
Could
like
be
fun.
fun.
Okay.
Awesome.
I hope it's good. I will watch it. I don't know about you guys.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd watch it.
I'd watch it.
All right. So, Karakai Jozu no Akagi-san. If you blush, you lose. Living it by this principle, the middle schooler
Oh.
Nick.
Oh, he's having some issues. We might want to wait up for him.
Okay. Cut this part from it now.
Yes, I will.
I'm kind of sad. It's
Cut
not
it
a
in post. You're kind of sad what?
I'm kind of sad that quote is not like the rule of the world.
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I mean, the
yeah.
quote makes sense given the context of the show.
Living by this principle, the middle schooler Nishikata gets constantly made fun of by his seat neighbor Takagi-san. With his pride shattered to pieces, he vows to turn the tables and get back at her someday. And so he attempts to tease her day after day, only find himself victim to Takagi-san's ridicule again sooner than later. Will he be able to make Takagi-san blush from embarrassment even once in the end? Eh.
I mean,
Yeah,
the premise is
it's
kind of funny.
fun.
I guess.
I think the premise is good. It's just
All
a
right.
show about two characters trying to banter.
Yeah. Now, Jeff,
show.
get to your show. I'm actually kind of hyped for this.
Oh,
You're excited for Killing
He's like, yeah,
Bites
fuck
by
that.
Linden Films.
I read it a little bit. I'm actually kind of excited.
they're bunnies.
People
and-
have been created that are human-animal hybrids, and the powerful business bet on the outcome of their duels. College student Nomoto Yuya's casual acquaintances ask him to drive them around to pick up girls one day, when he soon finds out means by force. Oh boy. The girls they kidnap is an animal-human hybrid named Hitomi, who slaughters all of them except for Yuya. Hitomi is a honey badger, which has been called the most fearless of all animals. Now, Hitomi is assigned to stay with Yuya for his protection. Oh my god.
So this is going on the list.
Oh my god.
I don't give a shit what you say.
It's a
No,
honey badger, the
they
most
made
fierce of
Berserk.
all animals.
Yeah, I know.
Basically, the honey badger don't give a shit about nothing.
Ooh, it's a snake.
Okay, the
Ooh,
first character
it's
they
Snake.
show
Fuck this
in
shit
the
up.
advertisement is a bunny girl.
Is Bunny Girl, which is kind of bullshit.
Who?
It
Okay,
seems like that's all they're showing for that
Oh my
30-second
gosh.
ad.
I mean,
Yeah.
really, it's all about that bunny girl.
Oh,
You go for the bunny girl, but you stay for the honey badger
Yeah.
girl.
so
Honey badger.
from their lineup, the action scenes are going to be amazing. They made Arslan, they made Berserk, they made Terraform Mars.
Wait, did they make Arslan?
They
Yeah.
made Yamada?
They made an OVA.
Yeah,
No, they made Yamada.
they made Yamada and Yamada.
Oh, sorry, they did make Arslan Seki. Sorry, I was looking through the phone. Yeah, they made Yamada, Arslan Seki.
They made two Initial D movies.
Eurobeat. They also made Berserk.
Alright, put it on the list.
I already
Yep.
did.
I'll watch it.
As soon as I heard Honey Badger, I was like, I'm
Yes.
in enough.
Honey Badger and a college student. All right, let's go.
Oh well.
And death matches.
Nick gets to read this interesting one.
Action, ecchi, horror, and sci-fi. Interesting. Anyways, so I have Koi wa Amagari no Yuni no Yuni by Wit Studio. They did do Attack on Titan and
They're just using Ancient Magus
Ancient
Bride.
Magus Bride.
What
so,
else did they make?
Promising. Some stuff, but
Pokemon.
we do that too much as it is. Anyways, Akiri Tachibana is a soft-spoken high school student who used to be a part of the track and field club, but due to an injury, she is no longer able to run as fast as she could. Working part-time at a family restaurant as recourse, she finds herself inexplicably falling in love with her manager, a divorced 45-year-old man with a young son.
So, given that they also made Ancient Magus Bride, I think this studio is like starting to have a weird thing about this.
Yeah, sort of a weird thing about age differences and like significant age differences.
Now, I think this can be handled in two ways: a
Uh,
really bad way
yeah.
and a very interesting way.
Eh. Remember, she's still a high school student.
Yes, but it could be like a one-sided love where she like learns to like grow up instead
It's
of
true.
like like she like learns that her feelings are maybe a little weird, and then she like grows up because of that, or they're like do it the other way where it'll just be really weird, and everyone's gonna say, "Oh, this is so nice, this is so wholesome," and I'm just gonna be like, "No, this is a little weird."
Apparently, they're also going to be doing the Pokemon movie coming in 2018.
Oh, the
Yeah.
one where Pikachu talks.
Yeah.
I want to be with you forever. I got to read this one. Kokoku by Geno Studio. Juri Yukawa lives with her neat father and brother, her retired grandfather, her sister, and her young nephew. One day, her nephew and brother are kidnapped for ransom. Having only 30 minutes to meet the demands of the kidnappers, Juri, who realizes there is not enough time to prepare the money, decides to head for the rescue by herself with a knife in hand. When her grandfather uses a mysterious stone passed on in the Yukawa family to stop time. In a world where everyone and everything are inert, Juri and her father and grandfather run to rescue the two. Wait, I thought her father was also kidnapped. No, young nephew, sorry. But at the kidnappers' hideout, they soon realize they're not the only ones who can move around in the still world. It sounds interesting.
It does.
That's I can say that about it. I don't know what's going on in the poster. I see a hand coming from the ground, but it's a very big hand.
Yeah.
I will give it the 3 episodes. I think,
yeah, that's
or
basically
at least try.
what they've earned.
Yep. It's piqued my interest, at the very least.
So I'll give it 3 episodes and probably no more than that.
Oh, the trailer looks really cool. They have
Okay.
some like really neat shots.
Alright. Alex?
Okay. Mirai no Kaikata. When high school student Sora Kashiwagi finds himself staring down a mysterious oversized package sent to him by his self-proclaimed adventurer father, the last thing he expects is for it to be opened from the inside by a little mummy so small it can fit in the palm of his hand. Baka no test.
I don't know what to think about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know less going in than I did.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I know less coming out than I did going in.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whatever. Go Jeff.
Go, Jeffrey.
Okay.
Go, Jeffrey. Go.
That's Mitsuboshi Colors by Silverlink. Hark! The city is in peril. Who you gonna call? Colors. Sachan Yui and Kodoha are here to protect the city, solving mysteries and battling enemies with help from their friends. But their quest isn't an easy one, as their arch nemesis Saito, the violent police officer Ueno, meets them at every turn.
No. I didn't know
It's a comedy
what
slice
Yeah.
of life.
I was wondering if there was actually like a violent police officer that's gonna be like get super dark like fucking what was the show we watched, Nick? The Entropy Show. Fuck, I don't remember the name. Madoka Magica.
Oh, Madoka Magic.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that. But then I read comedy. I'm like, oh, okay. It's probably gonna be some dude who gets teased by these girls and just wants to live a normal life as a police officer.
Squidward.
It's gonna be he's gonna be Squidward as a police officer.
Who are you gonna call? Colors.
Alright.
Alright, so I have Marchen Machen by Hoods Entertainment. Hazuki Kagemura is a normal girl who is usually alone. With her relationship with her new family not going so well, she retreats every day to the world of stories and books. One day, after school, one of the library's bookshelves sends her to another world with a magic school, where she meets Shizuka Tsuchimikado. She finds out that girls, called Madchen, who attend the school are selected by old fairy tales and folk stories to wield their magic, and are taught how to wield it in the school. The school has girls who are chosen by such stories as Kaguya Hime no Monogatari, Isun Boshi, Der Freischütz, Shutendoji, The Little Matchstick Girl, The Gigantic Turnip,
Hey!
Arthurian Legends, and the Ramayana. Hazuki herself is chosen by the Cinderella story.
I want to watch
What
the
is
show.
happening?
I am interested.
I want to point out though, I looked at what their production studio has also done.
Hentai.
At least 50% of it is porn.
Yeah.
Let me
Well,
check.
back to colors. My interest has been piqued.
Fucking Alex. Check.
I mean, I need to check the quality of their previous works.
Of course, naturally. You're interested in colors?
Look at that.
Look at the
Look at that
screenshot I posted.
What? She's just casually carrying an RPG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the kind of quality
shit.
content you get when you watch the trailers for these things.
They've made Sekyo no Quasar. Hell yeah.
Is that the one with the boob rockets or the boob lasers?
No.
Oh, I guess I'm doing something different.
That's sucking breast milk for magical power.
Even better.
I don't know which one I dislike more.
I've actually not seen this one.
Time to add that to my list.
Special.
All right. Nanatsu no Bitoku.
Yeah. I
The
think I'm
seven
actually
morals-
gonna go down the list. No, the Marchen thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I knew what you meant. You're putting that on your list.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Anyways, Nanatsu no Bitoku. The seven mortal sins demons from hell have passed forward and have started to spread their plague. Heaven is in chaos, and the angels of the seven heartly virtues are sent to earth to search for the candidate to become the true Messiah. Sounds like a harem. The seven heavenly virtues are not going to be very virtuous. They're going to be lust incarnate all the time.
Pretty
That is
much.
my guess. What are the seven heavenly virtues?
I hold on, give me a second. I actually
Holy crap! These guys.
One of
have
them is
shits.
temperance. I know that.
Yeah.
Where
Patience?
the fuck is- I think so. Hold on. I know I wrote a paper about this.
Really? You made
Yeah.
a paper of this and vampires?
No, this was for a different class. I wrote a paper about how Nero from oh my god, what fucking movie was it? Oh my god, was it?
Aquatius?
It was Quo Vadis.
Oh.
Nero in Quo Vadis was the representation of the seven deadly sins, and then the main girl in Quo Vadis was the representation of the seven heavenly virtues.
Okay.
What did I call it? Is the real question.
Alright, why not just look at them up? Seven heavenly virtues. Wow, that was fucking easy. Temperance, charity, diligence, humility, chastity, kindness, patience. For chastity, Google has given me a penis lock.
Nice.
For patience, a moment of patience and a moment of anger saves you. Whatever. But yeah, temperance, charity, diligence, humility, chastity, kindness, and patience.
Yeah.
Going
Alright,
along
so
that
we've all agreed that the seven heavenly virtues are going to show up on Earth and be very offended about everything, but at the same time, they're going to be real curious, I think.
Yep. Alright.
They all have big
And
boobs.
The first genre list is ecchi. They're absolutely going to be
Yep.
curious. Okay.
now,
Watch it.
Nanatsu no Taizai Imashime no Fukakatsu, also known as the Seven Deadly Sins,
I was about to say,
Season
dude,
2!
just use the name we all know.
I know. Get hype.
Fucking, I've been waiting for so long. Jesus Christ. I heard it was
So
going to come
long.
out this year.
I
Oh.
literally only started watching it like 2 days ago.
I like it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, the first season's not so bad through the first like 5 episodes.
Yeah.
it's
The
good.
Netflix series,
It's
right?
okay.
Yeah, it's a Netflix series.
Kind of. It was licensed by Netflix.
Okay. Well, season 1 is on Netflix.
Yes, season
I'll
one's
say
on
that much.
Netflix.
That's where I'm watching it.
Jeffrey.
All right.
Jerry.
Overlord 2 by Madhouse, the second season of Overlord.
Yup.
Wonderful synopsis.
I'm glad I now know.
I'm looking forward to it.
Is the first season good?
Well, if I had to compare it to like Log Horizon
like a no.
SAO, it's in the middle.
It's okay. So you have to know first of all, the reason he's comparing it to those two shows is because the premise of Overlord is that very similar to Log Horizon and SAO, the characters get trapped in a video game world, and so the main character in Overlord is like he basically becomes a lich, and so he's like basically all powerful, and he's just like cruising around in this world where all the other players are like human characters with like they can die and they're dead forever, and he's just like an unkillable lich.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, Nick, before we start the next one, what the fuck is that?
I don't know, dude. I've been staring at this for like the last.
Oh, you
3
don't
minutes.
know?
I have no idea what I'm looking at.
What is this?
I do want to point out that the only 2 other things listed. There's only 2 other shows, 2 other things that the studio has done. One of them is Ninja Batman.
Oh yeah,
I was
that's
just
coming
looking at
out.
the trailer for Ninja Batman.
So, I mean, this could be awesome, apparently. But anyways, it's called Pop Team Epic by Kamikaze Doga. The surreal 4-panel manga centers around two 14-year-old girls, the short Popuko and the tall Pipimmi.
I want to see this.
The image you'll most likely see of these two are them like having their legs spread out and giving you double middle fingers.
Hamburger, please.
Yeah, I'm
no,
looking
hamburger.
at the picture of the adaptation. Those are some detailed ass hands.
Yep.
What the?
Why are
What
they
is?
so detailed?
You a motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
We should add this to the list. I
Oh
like
hell
it.
yeah.
Oh, fuck, fine.
Oh God.
Oh,
You
it's
don't? You guys don't think it'd be funny?
this is 3 shows.
This is
4 shows, sorry. Alright.
It's probably gonna be like an 11-minute per episode thing.
It looks like it.
I mean, this is also, something that's airing on TV, so I'm not like massively, hopeful that it's gonna be like super fucking aggressively,
Like these short
Yeah.
panels. that
yeah,
we
like
see.
these short panels.
Yeah. Well, if you guys don't want to watch it, we don't have to watch it.
I mean, you can watch it.
I can more likely than not pick that up in my free time.
We'll see.
Ramen
Never tried
Daisuke Koizumi-san. Okay, if this isn't about ramen, I'm gonna fucking riot. The gourmet comedy, this is looking good, follows the lady life of Koizumi, a high school girl who looks like a cool beauty at first glance, but actually has unexpected side of her that loves ramen. Coolio! It's about ramen.
That unexpected side. I love food.
I was gonna ask
I'm
her
not
out,
gonna
but
watch
then
this.
she told me she loved ramen, and I just thought, fuck that noise. That is too odd.
Heartbroken.
Right? What the fuck? What kind of normal person likes food?
Who the fuck do you think you are, liking ramen up in this house?
Oh, okay.
We're a hamburger eating house.
I might at least try it. Maybe.
It doesn't look super promising, in my opinion.
Next.
Next.
The fuck is
Who's
this?
next?
Alex.
Ryo no Oshigoto! Exclamation point. 16-year-old Kuzuryu Yaichi has fallen in a slump after winning the major shogi title Dragon King. The pressure of his losses continued until an elementary schooler called Hinazuru Ai with an extraordinary shogi talent arrives at his doorstep. Okay. Next.
I'm
Okay.
here to discuss it.
I mean, there's nothing to
Senryo
discuss.
Danshi.
There's nothing to discuss. Jerry.
Senryo Danshi by Studio Periat. The project's premise follows Kota Hashigawa, a high school boy that loves the yellow. Okay, Pom Pom Purin Dog by.
Those are English
Kirkwood.
words.
Yeah.
I just needed to make sure I was reading it right. I wasn't.
There's a lot of that.
He ends up attending the same school as Yu Mizuno, a boy who likes the bunny My Melody. Yu tells Kota that
Whoa.
there's nothing to be ashamed of for liking Senryo's cute characters. Together, Kyuta, Yu, Shunsuke Yoshino, Ryoyu Nishimaya, and Seiichiro Minamoto learn to accept their love for the characters instead of feeling embarrassed. Wow.
I don't think
What?
I want them to be really manly men.
they're not, obviously. Well,
They're
it looks
not.
like 2 of them might
No.
be.
At least, yeah, the fucking
Learning to love those stuffed animals
dark
isn't the only thing
skin
you can
with,
be doing.
with blonde hair there in the back with the fucking Hello Kitty knockoff. He looks like he could be a playa.
Yeah.
That's about it.
But once again, loving those animals isn't the only thing that people are going to be watching this for.
Uh-huh. All right,
much.
Nick, tell me about this great anime.
Let me tell you about it.
Synopsis.
Dude, that synopsis,
We'll lay
dude.
this down. It's Shinkansen Henkei Robo Shinkalion, with no listed studio and no listed summary. But it's
Amazing!
with mecha and action,
I don't believe it. A show that has infinite potential.
right? If
Okay.
I look
It
at it,
literally
it
be
looks like
anything.
it looks like it has robots who may or may not be transforming into rail cars.
Hell yeah.
Rail
'Cause
Wars!
all of those cars, or all the like vehicles on this picture, are all trains.
Alright.
This is a giant ad for the metro companies in Japan. and
Yeah.
all these cars are going to be like actual companies, and they're going to be fighting.
Yep.
That's
I
my
would
guess.
actually be
But this
kinda
is also
hyped for
the
that.
greatest representation of like Japanese Transformers, because it's like their cars are too small to be like actual Transformers. Like
Yeah, so
nobody
they
would
fucking
believe
use
like
real cars?
one of their
They're,
cars. Yeah,
they're more like mini cons.
exactly.
They actually did.
Their cars are the mini cons, and they're like, all right, we need something like a larger vehicle to represent our actual robots. Well, the only large vehicle we have are the trains. Done. Make the trains the robots. Okay, boss, whatever you want.
Oh, boss, we don't seem to have enough funding. Oh, here's an idea. We'll put like anime advertisements on the side and have a nice advertisement shot.
Every episode, you'll have like the train go by with like actual ad banners on the side
Yeah.
for other shows and like products and shit.
Fucking
Oh shit, this is a kid show.
hell, you might even see some Adventure Time.
Oh god.
Adventure Time. All right.
Yeah, fucking Japan loves Adventure Time.
Slow Start by A1. The story centers around 16-year-old Hana Nichinose, who, unbeknownst to her classmates, was a year late in enrolling into high school. Although it may not seem like a big deal, it is a big deal to her. She wants to catch up with everyone else someday.
Okay.
Okay.
This won't be the only. They should just call this Slow Show.
Yeah. Slow start will have a slow start. Yeah, I think so.
Well, not even. It's going to be slow in general. What the fuck is that?
Alright. Toji no Miko. Since ancient times, shrine maidens who wield swords have been exercising Aratama, strange existences that threaten the human world. These young women who wear school uniforms and a sword
Of course they fucking
are
do.
called Toji, and they serve as an official unit within police force as Special Religious Service Police Squad. Okay.
Okay.
The government authorizes the Toji to wear swords and serve as government officials, and the government has set up 5 schools throughout the country for the girls to attend. The girls live ordinary school lives while occasionally performing their duties, wielding their swords and using various powers to fight and protect the people.
Some of these synopses that we were reading, I felt like they could have been just shows in general. This is the first synopsis that I've heard that like just screams anime.
Yeah,
I don't know,
See,
most
the
of
thing about this
things
that annoys me
introduce
though is that they're
mechas-
taking like all of these, people who are supposed to be protecting the world, like their country, and like, yeah, let's put all of them in 5 cities. Like, fuck the rest of these places that exist in our country. These 5 cities are going to be protected as fuck. Everywhere else can go fuck themselves.
That's what you have a problem with?
That's the first thing I have a problem with.
Oh,
There's a lot that I have a problem with, but the first thing that annoys me about this is the
No,
how
no.
illogical the premise is.
this isn't protecting the world. This is specifically protecting the country, their country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
their country.
probably like the major cities and all that.
Yeah, because Japan doesn't give a fuck about the existence of any other country.
Eh.
I
Hey,
wouldn't.
My Hero Academia, didn't they have the American cheerleaders with the big ugly noses?
What?
What?
Yeah, didn't they say like, oh look, these cheerleaders are from America, and they have like big like
I don't remember that.
I don't.
in
even-
the tournament arc? Or am I? Maybe I'm
No.
making that up. Who knows?
The only
don't think
cheerleaders
so.
that showed up were the girls from the actual
Yeah.
class.
No, there was a set. No, there was there was definitely other girls, and I remember thinking, maybe they were maybe they weren't American. I don't know why I would have thought that. Anyways, my turn is next. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yuchiyori mo Tui Basho. The anime story centers on high school girls going to the South Pole, a further place than the universe. They struggle to grow together as they cope with extreme conditions.
But why?
What?
I don't know.
Why? Why?
Like, the synopsis is shit, but it's by Madhouse, so I'm conflicted.
Well, no, like okay, think like fucking John Carpenter's The Thing. That wouldn't have been that wouldn't have been good if it were in like maybe there's a few other situations that you could have put it in that was good, but specifically it was the North Pole. There's definitely the South Pole. There's definitely like a feeling of isolation, and so it could set the stage for an interesting high school. Like it doesn't seem interesting. It seems kind of boring, but the South Pole is an interesting place for a startup because no matter what, you have to get along with these people.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, the setting is really interesting.
Did it?
But the characters they put forth to be in this setting and to learn from it is just so stupid. They're not going to do anything with it. They're going to, like, touch each other sometimes just so they can sell the fucking figures, and that's going to be the fucking show.
Yeah. I'm not too excited. I'm not too hopeful that this is going to do anything or go anywhere.
They should have just remade the thing,
It's
but in
by
anime.
Madhouse, so it must
Still,
have
though.
some potential. So
I
like,
don't think it's true. I don't think that's true.
I
at all.
know, but like, whatever. We'll see.
I don't think so.
For every, like, good show
it
that
has no
Matt...
tags, which is also the
Yeah.
problem. I have no idea what to expect from it with no tags.
Well, also, for every good show you remember, Alex, that was made by Madhouse, there's, like, 100 or a lot more that you don't remember because they were absolute garbage.
Did they make Ace of Diamonds?
I mean, I'm looking through this list, Brandon, and I don't
Yes.
see anything that's really
Okay.
that bad.
If they made Ace of Diamonds, that was a horrible show. They took an arguably good story and gave it 50 fucking episodes of filler. Like, they could have just done the story. The story was good. They fucked 50 fucking episodes of filler into a story that didn't need it. It's not like they were like, oh, we need to fill some time so they can get more source material out. The source material was done. It was all there. They just fucked 50 episodes of filler into there because they could. Oh, God, I hated them. I hated them. They made that show so fucking meandering and pointless that it was bad, in my opinion, at the end of it.
I guess this would be your opinion because it does have a very high score.
Oh,
I know. but
Yeah.
I hate what they did to it.
they made
Note taken.
Stitch episodes.
Wait, what? Well, anyways. Jeffrey...
Alright, so-
Jeffrey? No, sorry, Nick.
I just went.
You.
So, yeah. I have, no, it's me. I have Violet Evergarden by Kyoto Animation. Auto Memory Dolls. Auto Memories Doll. It's been quite a while since that name caused a fuss. Originally invented by Professor Orlin solely for his beloved wife, Auto Memories Dolls eventually spread out into the world, and a machine that allows people to rent out the dolls was also created. I will run as fast as I can to wherever my customer desires. I am the Auto Memories Doll, Violet Evergarden. A girl who almost appears to have popped out of a fairy tale with her blonde hair and blue eyes said this with her inorganic beauty and sweet voice.
Sounds like her?
Sounds like, yeah.
Let's take a look at the trailer.
I mean, Kyoto Animation has done, like, a lot of really good stuff.
Oh,
That looks pretty.
what was that other anime or special?
About what?
It was like kind of steampunky. It was there was like a robot girl, and she was getting like some Matrix needle injection in her neck or something.
I don't know. I'm gonna need more.
Elfen lied. I don't know.
What's that? That wasn't really steampunk though.
No, it wasn't at all.
It was not.
I mean, he like listed so many different things at once that I don't think go together. So I don't think I can think of anything that covers all of them.
I mean, steampunk and robot girl might go together.
Steampunk is usually more like
Yeah, about
over
Victorian.
mechanizing everything.
Yeah. All right. Yaomushi Pedal, Glory Line, the fourth season of Yaomushi Pedal. This name reminds me of Mahomushi, which was Mahomushi, which was the Dragon Ball Z ripoff that they did on Fairy Tales, or not Fairy Tales, Fairly Odd Parents on Nickelodeon.
Okay.
Oh
You guys
right.
remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the TV
The
special.
Channel Surfer? Yep.
Yeah.
It was Mahomushi. Also the Teenage Mutant Cows.
Right, they weren't they?
Mm-hmm. Someone else do fucking Yuru Camp Delta.
Alex, you're up.
Ren likes to go camping by herself along the lakes that provide a scenic view of Mount Fuji. Nadeshiko loves to take cycling trips by herself to places where she can see Mount Fuji. After they meet, Ren and Nadeshiko take camping trips, eat cup ramen together, and enjoy the scenery of Mount Fuji.
Okay,
Okay.
that's all I really have to say.
Oh, I didn't read the title fully. I thought it said Yuri Camp.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, I'm total. No. See, I would have been in that had it been that.
See,
but
then
no.
if it was Yuri Camp, there would be a lot more emphasis on the enjoy the scenic view of Mount Fuji. She reaches the top of a mountain, all right.
But no, sadly,
All right,
that's
Jeff.
it's not Yuri.
Okay.
Bring us home.
This is the last one. We're not doing the leftovers.
No.
Nah.
Okay. Zoku Token Ranbu, Hanamaru, by Doga Kobo. The second season of Token Ranbu Hanamaru.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right, so
Let's
guys,
check out that ad.
on the list, we got
On our list.
Citrus. We got Death March.
Yeah, we do.
That's gonna be absolute garbage.
It's gonna be a hot mess.
We got Killing Bites, which may or may not be a hot mess. Who the fuck knows? And then Pop Team Epic, which is gonna be absolutely fucking balls to the wall. What the fuck is going on? So,
All right, we do. Yeah.
Sorry, it was Killing Bites, and what was the last one?
Pop Team.
Pop Team Epic.
Although we may be killing that one depending on how it looks.
Depending, yeah.
So I think,
Yeah.
All right, well, let's knock that one out because I feel like that one probably has like the least kind of backing to it.
All right, we just want to kill Pop Team Epic now.
Yeah.
All right.
Pop Team Epic is gone. It is Citrus, Death March, and Killing Bites. When do these start?
January 13th for Killing
Like
Bites.
a month for Killing Bites.
January 11th for
So-
Death March.
January
Bites-
16th.
January
Killing
6th
Bites
for
is a
Citrus.
Friday. Death March is a Thursday. Citrus is a Saturday.
All within 2 weeks of each other.
Mm-hmm. The first one is gonna be Citrus, January 6th.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'd vote for either Citrus or Killing Bites are my two.
Oh, we're gonna watch all of them.
We're gonna watch all of them.
I
Okay.
think so. We're gonna all give them a fair shake and see what happens.
Sure.
Yeah.
Uh,
This is my first.
some of them might get
one,
killed.
so-
And I
Some
feel
of them
like
might get killed early.
we have to watch a bad show because we haven't chosen a bad show yet.
We have, yeah.
So I think, regardless of how Death March does, we keep going.
We're finishing Death March.
We're
okay.
finishing Death March because it looks
I mean,
like
I
these
was
are-
going to finish Death March regardless of how it was.
So there we go.
You thought
dude,
Death March was gonna be worse than Killing
I've watched
Bites?
a bad isekai show every season since I've started watching anime, I think.
What's this season?
Did this season escape? What am I watching?
There were some for this season, but I don't know what you would be watching. Well, anyways,
I guess this season did escape.
do you guys want to like play the what tropes and cliches are they gonna use on the first episode?
In Death March?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus. Alright, let's take a look.
Let's take a look at the
What
people.
are my cast of characters here?
So your cast of characters looks like a bunch of little girls.
Yeah, fucking purple hair. We also have, okay, so we have Wolf Girl up there on top of the pack, and
That might be a little boy.
that might be a little boy. So we have Wolf and Trap and the purple-haired Lolly.
And the blue, silver hair dish. The one to the
I'll
left
go
of
with-
him?
Yeah, the one to the left is technically his to right, our left.
There's a dog girl and a cat girl, I'm guessing.
I
guess,
think one
yeah,
of them is a
probably.
guy.
Yeah, Brandon's going with the white-haired one is a Trap.
I'm just saying a guy.
Blue-haired is gonna be. I know you're saying a Trap, or you're saying a guy. I'm saying a Trap.
Okay.
So we have the blue hair as our tsundere. We have the black hair as our innocent. We have red hair as our cougar, and we have blonde hair. We have blonde hair in the background as I don't know
Boobs
what.
is my guess.
Yeah, just yeah.
Just her character basically
There-
comes down to
there-
whatever's on her
there
chest.
for the boom sound effects.
What about Forefront Girl?
Forefront.
Best
She's
girl.
gonna be your
Best girl?
warrior, fighter, do it all, sort of, stick up for the party kind of person.
Once again, best girl.
I'm-
Or red hair chick. Either or.
She looks like she's holding a spear.
I think that's a spear. That could also be a frying pan. I don't know.
That could be a frying pan.
It has slavery as a tag.
Wait, what?
One of the tags is slavery.
Ooh.
Prominently
Where?
features slaves, slavery, or slave trade.
Yeah, it's so.
So begins his
the-
heartwarming, occasionally serious harem. And harem
The,
adventure.
the dark-haired girl on the rightmost side is like her only scene in the trailer is her in a prison. So she's probably going to be Edgelord
Yes.
Supreme.
Yes,
Like,
we have
oh.
another show in which the character buys somebody.
Yes.
I'm so ready.
But are they gonna
Let's
level
go.
up?
Are they going to level up? The
Also,
real
are they squirrel girl?
question. Oh my god, raccoon, you mean?
Raccoon? Oh yeah, Tanuki. Never mind, it is a Tanuki.
I don't know.
When
okay.
Shield Hero comes out, we gotta make Jeff watch it.
Judging from the adaptation image, it also looks like the red-haired girl is also a slave. Or just likes to wear
Even
nothing.
better.
Oh, we're just gonna have a slave army?
Yes! Please tell me he buys them all! I would be so happy.
I'm pretty sure he buys them all.
This is making me sound like a horrible person, but
Nah,
this is
Nick,
justifying
nah,
my slavery from
I'm
Sky
with
Factory.
you up there. I'm with you, Nick. Slave harem for the win.
When is the Rising of the Shield Hero anime going to be released?
I don't know.
Oh wow, look at that 3D.
What?
Yeah,
3D?
it's like in the first scene. There's like a crappy 3D lizard.
Oh, can I
Oh
see it?
yeah. There's a lot more crappy shit. Oh boy.
Give me them snaps though. Or screenshots.
Watch the trailer. It's like a minute long.
It doesn't work for me because of reasons.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Why? Just to know that it won't work.
Oh wow, look at this Kirito motherfucker.
He does look like
Jesus,
Kirito.
okay. He looks exactly like Kirito.
Except he's like twice his age.
I was not with you on the Hyoka thing. This guy looks exactly like Kirito.
That lizard
my.
looks like it belongs in a PS1 game.
Jesus, it does. You are not wrong.
Also,
there's
that
a big
background.
pixels
It looks
in the
even
eye.
worse.
Other than the eye pixels, everything else about it screams PS1 game.
They're all riding fucking dinosaurs.
Oh my god, we are watching this show. You literally nothing can stop me from watching this show now.
Ooh, I'm not going to stop you. Well, we will be watching it then.
Fight you if you try. Jesus, this show is gonna be so good.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ!
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Oh!
It looks so bad.
It really
Oh
does.
my god. This is it, Brandon. This is our dumpster fire.
Right?
This was the dumpster fire that we thought we were going to have 3 shows ago.
We
It's
finally
what
found
you
it.
say, but it unironically becomes good.
Oh my god, it's gonna become like one of the
gonna
best
be
shows
good-
ever.
It's gonna be the top show again. I feel like every season we pick something that's not like looked at, like it's gonna be amazing, and
We've
then
done it 3
somehow
times.
comes from behind to be like either the best show of the season or the runner-up. Like, it's kind of ridiculous how lucky we've gotten.
Well, no, we've done it 4 times. Well, 3 times, kind of Nedoge, but for the most part, I know we did it with Konosuba because we didn't think that show would go anywhere. At least I didn't. And then we
didn't
watched
either.
it, and we were like, shit, this is a fucking good show.
Yeah.
Gamers, same thing happened. And then Netchu, not too much. It's still a popular show, though. At least on our anime.
Yeah. Which is my metric for how well anything is respected.
Yep, that is a cell. That is a
That is
prison.
100% a prison cell. She's either in prison or she's a really devout monk.
Or,
one or the other.
hear me
On her-
out,
on her
she's a
leg.
princess who got trapped.
Maybe she's taken a vow of staying in her room. Jeffrey, did you ever consider that?
I didn't know. I'll be the first to admit I did not.
But yeah, almost 100% she's a slave. I am so prepared for all of the female characters to be slaves. I want him to buy them all. He's going to have like infinite riches, so he could do it. I want the record to reflect in the summary they've given us. He has enough money to buy like 7 slave girls.
But will he be as boring as Kirito?
I'm wrong. The two little cat people. The dog. There's a cat and a dog. They're both girls.
Yeah,
They're both girls.
They're both
Oh,
girls.
even better. Even
they're both wearing
better.
skirts.
I
Doesn't necessarily mean that
yes.
they're girls by
Buy them all.
anime
Buy
logic.
them all. They won't be able to say no because of the implication.
This is like Spice and Wolf, but without all the heart and
You're right.
good stuff.
Less heart, more slavery.
You see, you take them out on the boat, and then you sleep with them, and they never say no because of the implication. Jesus, I'm sad that he's gone.
I know. I'm really upset about that. So as far as I could tell, he hasn't specifically said he's never coming back, but
No, they announced he's not. They announced he won't be there for the next season.
that's really disappointing.
I know.
Wait, who?
What are we going to do with our golden god?
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Fucking, he went from being the voice of reason to being the voice of psychopathy so quickly.
And I love it. He's so in an interview he said, you know, at first he didn't want to like start off with that, but the character was always meant to go there. But he didn't want to freak people out before they watched the show.
What are you talking about?
Always
It's always
Sunny.
sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh.
Dee's
Yeah.
sister, Dee's brother, there's this actor won't be
Dennis.
in the show anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, Jeff, what the fuck are you talking about? Because, like, at first I thought you were talking about Mo.
Oh,
No.
no.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Dennis isn't coming back, and goddamn is Dennis like the fucking most just crazy motherfucker in existence. So, this is his 6-point plan to attract women.
Oh, the Dennis system.
Yeah, the Dennis system. D, for demonstrate value. E,
Uh-huh.
engage physically. N, nurturing dependence. N, neglect emotionally. I, inspire hope. S, separate entirely. The Dennis system.
Foolproof.
Foolproof.
I like the Max system. Move in after conquest.
Yeah. I'm
So-
sad that we're not going to get to learn more about Dennis and D and their fucking summer at Nazi camp.
Yeah. So I think with Pop Pop in the final solution, they ended that whole thing right there.
I think so. But you never know. We could make one final return.
So here it is, guys. Here's a little tidbit. Now, Trigger, they're a fairly popular studio.
Yeah.
So it was stands to reason that a show that they have out would have a lot of planned watches because they like the studio, they think it's gonna be good. It has less planned watches than Death March. Their fucking Frank show. That it has 408. Death March has 464. So, for whatever reason, a lot of people see something in this show. I don't know if it's something good, but they see something in the show that's there.
I think people are just able to accept that it's going to be hot garbage, and they wanna be there to witness it.
I mean, hey, people can't get enough there. That guy.
I was there when it happened.
We are all
Wow, those
witness.
cliffs look so bad. Jesus Christ. This kid looks like he's 15, not 29.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, they're fighting kobolds. This is gonna be fucking great.
It's going to be so good.
Is that the one we're watching first, or are we watching Citrus because it comes out first?
Citrus.
Well, yeah, just because it comes out first, we'll watch it. I'm
Alright.
pretty sure I know it's gonna happen in the first episode, so I want to hear what you guys think about, or what Jeffrey thinks about it.
I've heard of Citrus. Where have I heard Citrus?
Probably
my,
for me and Brandon.
my first year when we went to MagFest, I was reading it beside you.
Okay.
Oh, whatchamacallit. So, Jeffrey,
Yes.
we are going to be holding a special version
Oh.
of Anime Book Club that I think, if
Oh,
you want to
no.
come and do it with us, you'll have to actually show up because we're all doing it together at Brandon's.
Live.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
So we're going to be doing a read through of the light novel, or not the light novel, the visual novel, Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh, right.
Oh
That's a game.
no.
Don't look anything up about it, and don't learn anything about the plot or anything else about it, because we're trying to go in as blind as possible.
I've
to
already
this.
forgotten the name, so it's okay.
Okay.
I'm
good.
probably the only one who knows a tad bit that's not even worth.
Even
Yeah,
then,
so-
just we'll try
Just
going
don't
blind.
tell us if we
Yeah.
want to go in completely blind to this.
So like
Uh,
we're going to be playing like Alex with you, how we did How to Full Boyfriend.
Yes.
It's going to be like that, okay?
Wait, so how are we doing this?
At my house, with the door closed, very, very, very with
No.
with a chair.
Brent's going to
No,
weld
those
his
are
door
those
shut.
are no. I already know that. Those are all standard. I'm asking so we're just gonna vote on what options to take.
No, we're gonna be psychopaths and choose the bad option all the time.
Oh, okay.
I think we're going to choose an option at every case, and I think we're going to actually read through it out loud together, since we're going to be recording this.
Should we do
Okay.
voices?
Oh
I think
hell
we should
yes!
do
That's not
voices.
even a
Okay.
I'm
question.
gonna do. Okay, let's put it this way. You can choose to do voices, but I'm gonna do a voice.
I'm gonna
Oh,
do
wait.
a voice.
No,
Hell
you have to
yeah.
do multiple voices. There's multiple girls.
Oh, are there multiple? Well, there's 4 of us.
And who wants to be
Oh,
the
sure.
guy?
We'll switch off.
Oh, we could bring in your sister for one of the voices.
Special
I don't want them
appearance.
to know how
Brandon's
much of a
younger
virgin I
sister.
am.
No, not you. Brandon's sister.
Yes,
Oh,
you'll
okay.
be the guy's voice.
Yeah, we're also going to bring in both of Jeffrey's sisters. They're going to be the voice of reason in the background. They just keep saying nerds, 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 nerds for the entire playthrough.
Shame.
We will now hold the circle of shame.
The procession of shame, I thought.
The procession of shame.
I just want to let you know that I didn't vote for this. You're the one that brought it up.
He was the one who proposed it. Don't listen to this liar. I did do that. But I am sorry about this, and I'll feel bad the whole time. No, we won't. But yeah, so since I think Citrus starts January 6th.
Yeah.
Yep,
I
we
think
still
we're
have a
gonna
long time.
We still have we have one extra bonus weekend, so probably either the weekend of the 23rd or the 30th we'll be doing the Doki Doki Literature Club read through.
It'll be a thing.
It'll be an adventure. It'll probably end up being, it'll either cut down a lot or be the longest episode of book club we'll ever do.
I mean, how long do those
It said it's
things
a 4 to
usually
6 hour
last?
playthrough.
Yeah,
right?
it's a 4 to 6 hour,
fuck.
yeah.
That's like 2 podcasts right there.
Yeah, like I said, it'll be the longest book
Yeah.
club we'll ever do.
I won't have a
We'll cut
job,
down
so I can cut it
significantly.
down to like the interesting bits, I think. Anyways, shout out to Taco Bell, because I'm real fucking hungry right now.
Ooh, this is the mythical. You trying
Yeah,
to sell out
you have to
every
join
episode?
into
Yeah.
selling out for a
Oh, boy.
sponsor. Yeah.
All right.
What do you want? Well, you take a second. Alex, what do you want? What's your heart desire?
I would like to say
Also, remember that you're you and that no sponsor will actually sponsor you, so pick something that you think is realistic.
Rooster Teeth. Please sponsor us.
They don't do sponsorships.
We
They
love
deserve to, though.
we love your shit. We love Ruby and Red versus Blue and whatever the fuck you guys make. Well, I love you, Barbara. Sponsor us.
Marry
There
me.
may be
Yes.
there may be a special summer book club of Camp Camp. All right, I'm still thinking. So Jeffrey, have you decided on
Sure.
who you're going to sell out to? Go for it.
I have.
Okay.
This episode is dedicated to literally any woman ever. I'm incredibly lonely.
Oh, the hard
my
sell.
my email is haber@gmail.com. Shoot me any emails. I'll respond.
You have to be very direct though, because as we've heard, he's functionally dead upstairs.
Anyone listening doesn't know that yet.
He once received a note and thought it was for somebody else, despite the fact that it was on top of his things.
Also, I thought it was from the class before, but afterwards I realized this was the first class of the day. So it literally couldn't be
Jeffrey,
anyone else.
please. Every time you open your mouth, I have less hope for your future.
It's Jeff always ones up himself.
He does. It's spectacular.
What I'm afraid of is like this is the things he's willing to tell us. What is he keeping
I know,
secret?
right? Exactly. I think in honor of that, I have to sell out to Trojan, because Jeffrey is like the walking embodiment of why your product needs to exist. I mean,
That's accurate.
Jesus. There's only one of him in existence, and I think that is a testament to the fact of how effective fucking Trojan condoms are.
Yeah, literally.
So,
every
sponsor
one
me.
of my ancestors before me led to this. How
Exactly.
depressing.
Unless it's some
Somehow
testy baby.
Jeff's ancestors failed upwards through history to continue to move their fucking gene pool down the line to reach Jeffrey. He is like the pinnacle of two different family trees of ineptitude combined into one human being. It's spectacular that your ancestors were able to mate. Like, that in
It is.
itself is a fucking testament to reasons why Darwin was wrong.
Clearly, I am the ultimate anti-evolution theory. 'Cause
Exactly.
clearly, something has gone wrong.
So,
But we
fucking
love
Trojan,
him
if you're out
anyways.
there, you know,
Sponsor us.
you sponsor us. Jeffrey is the walking reason why you need to exist, and my size is Magnum. Oh God.
I'm glad we sold out.
Yeah, I'm glad you were here for that.
Water came out my nose.
Oh,